What's up, guys? How's it going? Sorry, no intro video today. Let me kick the volume down just a little bit. Hi, everybody up in the chat. I got Sean the Jedi Master with me on my right or left, depending on how you see it. But let's go ahead and say hello to the people popping in. We got Sean with me, Sean the Jedi Master. We both live here in Houston, Texas, in Katy. What's up, Allison Pro Jam? Good job on your very first premiere. I think that was your first one. That was fantastic. I had all three of my channels on there as I was sitting backstage with Sean. What's up, Wanga Lady? What's up, Sydney Cat? Row with the hearts and the emojis. Fantastic. Thank you for coming. What's up, Mr. Robert Springs? How you doing? And Judy, probably my number one commenter is Judy. Patty Fish, hello. How you doing? Thank you for coming. John Werzik.
Renee.
Yeah, and Renee, Judy, Patty Fish, Sean the Jedi Master right here with me. Renee, hello, Renee. Rascal and Lucy. And 24 Yeet Man, Minimum, Tierra, Betty of Retirement, and Logan from Off the Hill. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? Yeah, I was trying my best to do a intro video as I usually do. Some reason it just wasn't picking it up. I think it was just maybe it's supposed to drop it in and embed it at 200 megabytes, but maybe it was a little too big. But no intro video. But I have Sean the Jedi Master over here with me. And yeah, what you got? You about like 35, 40 minutes. You said the kids are slightly hungry, which I get. Hungry kids, like my son and daughter when they were younger. When it was time to eat, I got to drop everything and make it happen.
They've been outside playing, so they got energy.
Yes. Don't you wish we could just tap into the energy of kids? And, because it seems like they have way too much, right? It's like, can you just give me a little bit? Just a little. Can I siphon some of that off and just, use it for the mid part of my day? After you eat lunch and you're going back to work and you're like, oh, crap, how are we doing this? And we still got a game to go to, right? So, yeah, guys, I got Sean the Jedi Master here with me. Thank you, Sean, for coming on. And then let's see, what's up, 24 Yeet Man? What's up, Budget Rips? How you doing? And it looks like the Modern Day Breakfast Club is in the house. And Catattainment, what's up, Catattainment? I don't know if you guys know this, but today I'm trying to play catch up because I was out shopping for 4 hours. And yeah, it's hard when you're out of the house. It's like, oh my gosh, I got to play so much catch up, but it's fine. What's up, Danielle Davis? Joel and Spike, hello, how you doing? And yeah, so and Cat Friends, hi, Cat Friends. And Maiden's World of Wax, what's up, Maiden? Look who I got with me. I'm not gonna say it, Maiden, because I don't know if it's a good. Yeah, he told me to say Astros suck, but that's blasphemy here in Katy, Texas. It sure is, Sean. I like the Astros because I like the colors. What's up, God is great, Titus? But yes, the Astros do not. Let's see. You know what? Everywhere I've been, Sean, most everybody I've taught with are huge Astros fans, which is pretty different from a lot of the places I've been at. There's like a mix. Well, of course, Guam. There's people have their own thing because Guam, we don't have a baseball team, so there's people like
you got a bunch of individual teams coming in.
Correct. So you see people wearing a bunch of jerseys, right? Whereas in here, everybody in the school is gonna wear an Astros jersey. Remember that one time, like you wear Astros and we had the day off or something? Because remember we all got the day off because the Astros. I was like, dude, I like the Astros now. Thank you so much. But yeah, that's the thing about here in Katy where we live. To be an Astros fan is just like it's just a given, and it's like you see all the orange, right? And it's like, okay, I could get behind that because it's just a community kind of thing. I like San Diego, the place, and I like the UPS color. But maybe you could tell us a little bit about what you do. Maybe fall into what like YouTube. Because I know we're both teachers, so I'm gonna have Sean explain while I catch up with chat.
Yeah, so now I teach high school, but I won't get into the teaching because I know Maiden. I know several people don't want to hear the teaching stuff, so I'm not going to talk about it. And I don't want to talk about rigor or anything. That's a bad word right now, so not going to do that. But now, basically on YouTube, I got on there about a year ago. I've been running constant for about a year. Was doing a few videos a week. Then it just came once a week, and then I've been on a couple of lives. In our card community, we've got a couple guys that do game shows, and so basically, I've been on there. Was on a game show. I'm looking to get back on a couple of them this year. But no, it's been awesome being on YouTube. I've had a lot of support. It's been nice meeting a bunch of people. I've met you, Bert. I've met another guy who has a channel, and off the top of my head, I cannot think of his channel. But he's a card collector and so forth. But no, it's been awesome, and I see my numbers climb thanks to the Modern Day Breakfast Club, and of course, I got my students to subscribe to me, so I'm up over the 300 plateau, which has been fun.
It's been, you know, the cool thing about it is like it's the community part of it all. And you know, I always try to explain to people like, you do YouTube, and I'm like, yeah. Like, what do you do? Like, play games and do this? I was like, no, I don't play games. Like, but what do you do? Like, I'm like, well, I have these live streams and my friends come. You're like, you have friends? Like, you can't make friends on YouTube. I'm like, yeah, you can. Like, and it's like, I'm trying to tell the students, they're like, no, there ain't no way. Like, don't you just watch this stuff and do that? And like, I'm like, no, like there's a different thing here. And maybe it's the disconnect. Like, a lot of young people do YouTube. And yeah, I mean, it's cool, man. Like when you get the groove and you like, holy crap, this is actually something cool where you can have conversations with people, right? And then real quick, I saw some people pop in. What's up, Ambient Storm? Welcome to the live stream. I got Sean the Jedi Master on here. My guys, I'll drop his link up in the pinned comments once I catch up. But thank you, Ambient Storm, for coming in. I know Ambient Storm is like a huge. He's in the comic and card community all through. I see him on Spine Ticks, and I know he does some of the music for them. Check out Ambient Storm, fantastic. A new friend that I picked up. If any cool, Mr. Cool, that's a cool dude right there. He shouted me out and he did a song about the bad man. That one was pretty cool on his bass. Miss J Janet, one of my older friends. Thank you, Janet, for coming in. And let's see, 24 Youth Man, Brenda Arumbi, the housemate out of Dubai. Welcome. This is my buddy, Sean the Jedi Master. And he was, you know, he lives near me. He lives like literally 20 minutes from me. I actually met him, was it about a month ago, Sean?
Yeah, I think so. Month and a half, something like that.
Awesome. What's up, Harry Humpstone, guys? Yeah, pumping in. This is my buddy, Sean the Jedi Master. We both live here in Katy, Texas. I'm going to go ahead and drop his channel link for you guys to connect with him. What are you sitting at? About 300 friends or so? Working your way towards 400.
I'm sitting at 320.
All right, man. That is good. So let me go ahead and let me grab your channel link. I'll pin it at the top of the comments. And then welcome everybody. Yeah, most everybody that I see up in here, you guys are already members of the Modern Day Breakfast Club. If you're interested in joining the club, it's free. All you really got to do to be part of the club is just two things. You got to watch your head, Sean. Okay, you got to put this right here into the link, the description of any one of your videos or all of them, or however you want to do it. Then when you do that, just look out for one of the group's premieres and do this. When the people are there, just connect with them and check them out. They're very fantastic people. I can vouch for almost every single person that I see up on here, to include this dude right here. You're hoping that I'm pointing the correct way. I'll just point both ways just in case. This is Sean the Jedi Master. We are both teachers, and he's a huge baseball fan. And then, yes, thank you all for coming. Harry Humstone, Miss J, if any Cole, Mr. Cool. Yeah, all of you guys that are coming in, thank you so much for popping in. If you're interested in joining the club, put that into the description of any one of your videos and come to the live streams, make your connections. You're going to realize that we got a very fantastic, awesome group. And then, Sean, maybe you could tell me what made you want to start a YouTube channel? Because you and I are probably the same age, and we're both teachers, right? And we're technology battlers, right? Like, put your cell phone away. I'm trying to talk, man. Like, put that up, man. Like, come on. You. How many times have you said that? That we could talk about that, because that's not bigger. That's just like, hey, man, please, hey, just put that up. Let me tell you. Let me just explain this.
Saying that.
Yeah, because they don't listen. They don't hear that, right?
Exactly.
You know what they hear? You know, this is what I used to do in regular school because my school it's like jail, so I don't. They don't have cell phones. They get patted down, so which I'm so happy. What I do is I'd be talking, I'm like, okay, it's American history. I'm talking about this, and then if I see someone on the phone, I'll stop. Then I'll just look. Then everyone will be like, okay, why did he stop? And then, oh, yeah, okay, and I won't say it. Oh, did I put it down? Because it's like it has more of a silence has more of a message than saying repetitive words, right? Put the cell
Yes.
phone down. Put the cell phone down. Why did he stop talking? Oh crap! Why is everyone looking at me? My cell phone down. So I
Yeah.
mean that's yeah. So along with putting your okay, so I know we're gonna talk about rigor. So guys, Sean is also a teacher. We both do YouTube. What made you decide to do YouTube at like my age too? Right, we're probably the same age. Like what explain your journey on YouTube and like what caused you to do it, and you know what keeps you going. What's your fun thing that you keep coming back to YouTube for?
Well, that's a good question, and I'm trying to think about exactly what got me here. But I guess it's about a year and a half ago. Um, I was going through some rough times myself. It was kind of my way to get away from everything, was get on YouTube. Um, I've been collecting cards for several years now. I think I told somebody the other day I've been collecting for probably 35 years now. And so I got on YouTube. I was in and out of some channels, started meeting several people. And of course, you know, get on YouTube, you kind of start your own channel, but you don't have any videos to put on there. And so there was one time when I was in on this channel, I had them open up a pack of cards. They were doing something. I won a pack. They opened it up, and we hit a big rookie card of Julio Rodriguez, I believe what it was. It was an SP card that was probably like a $300 card. So that was probably one of my first videos that I actually put up on there. I recorded what was on the TV and then put that up as one of my first videos. As I started meeting more people and everything, they kind of got me into it and talked me into starting my own channel and everything. My name, Jedi Master, came from a friend of mine up in Canada. The whole story behind it, I'm not a Star Wars fan. I've watched the movies, but not a big Star Wars fan. But we were in this one stream where the lady that's on the stream, she's opening up packs. Well, basically, I may get into the chat and say, those are Sean's cards, give Sean these cards, or give Sean the cards. And basically, there's a couple times that she would say, okay, and start writing my name down and putting it across the Astros for me. Well, lo and behold, she stopped picking up on it and saw what I was doing and put a stop to that. But a buddy of mine up in Canada, he's on here as Jace Mix on YouTube. So Alex gave me the nickname Jedi Master, and it stuck. And so that's kind of my channel right now. And yeah, so that's basically kind of where I've opened up my my collection more and more. I've gotten several mails. I've done mail days. I've showed up my collection of autographed baseballs. Yeah.
So yeah, it's just like it just happened. I started mine as a joke, and like it's come to this where it's realized like I heard you say it was a rough patch, right? And you needed some kind of I guess an escape.
Yes.
And it's almost like you escape by putting stuff out there, and then it's weird that messages come back, you know, and then these connections happen, right? And that's what's like I'm still trying to figure out like how did that even happen, right? And like for me, I think it's when I met Allison Pearl Jam, the oldest friend of mine. I met him, and then we talked, and I said, "Oh, cool. There's people out there that are going to talk to you, and you could go become friends with them on YouTube from all places, right?" And I guess we all have like our own first buddy, right? And it kind of that
Right.
gets that, and then that buddy introduces you to this group, and then the group is gets bigger. And here kind of where we are with the, the Modern Day Breakfast Club and stuff, that are people from all walks of life and all different types of content, right? And it's like, hold on, I got Rocky over there. Let me just let him out. But yeah, I mean, it's so cool. And like now we have, are you going to join the dance challenge, Sean?
No, because I do not dance.
You could like, you don't have to dance. You can get 2 playing cards and do like something like that. You know what I'm saying? If you don't mind, can I just plug the dance challenge real quick? Because we got some cool people that made some donations. Let me just plug it and it'd be nice if you joined. It could be anything. So guys that are in here, welcome everybody who showed up. Black Widow, welcome. Burpees Giant, guys, Burpees Giant, Black Widow. Who did I see pop in? Cool Gamer early on. All of you guys, if I missed you, I'll try to catch up and get you there. But we have a dance challenge. If you're interested, see my buddy Allison Pro Jam. He just had a premiere. He's handling the dance challenge. Here's what we got going on. On the 29th of February, we're going to vote for it. If you need more information about it, check out Allison Pro Jam, my oldest friend on YouTube. And there is a $100 gift card as the prize. Thank you, John Swarzik of the Shenandoah Valley and the Black Widow, who both kicked in to make this happen, right? That's pretty big. $100 gift card is pretty big. And really, you don't have to be the one dancing. It could be action figures. It could be cats. It could be this. It could be that. It could be any genre, and it's going to be in a short format. So if you guys are interested, all you really got to do is check out my buddy Allison Pro Jam's channel. He is a member of the Modern Day Breakfast Club. And let me go ahead and I'll just pop this up real quick. Yeah, and it's on the 29th. And if you need more information, just go to his channel, go to his community page, and there's a lot. So far, I think there are maybe 10 or 11 people that are interested. And again, it is a $100 gift card for the winner come February, and they'll be judging. And then David Soul, which music you hear in the background, he will make a song and you get to title it. And I'll make a congratulatory video of you when you do win. So that's the dance challenge. And we have a lot of other things planned for the crew. We want to do a cooking challenge. As for like Mr. Cool, if any cool, he brought that up, and we could probably do some cooking shorts. And all of this is just a way for the community to, to bond and do other things, right? So if you're interested, go ahead and talk to my buddy, Allison Pro Jam, who's here in the chat right now. What's up, Raph? And then thank you again, Black Widow. And thank you again, John Swarzik, for both of them donated $50 to make the $100 gift card a reality, right? So I am going to play, but if I win, it's going to go to the second place. But I guarantee you I'm not going to win, Sean. I suck at dancing. Even if I win, I'm just going to play. I'm just going to put a video out to be a good sport. And just because I probably suck the most out of all of you. But if for some reason the judges pick me, I'm going to give it to the second place one. Okay, so yeah. if you're interested,
get my kids to do it.
Yeah, yes. Raph. So Allison Pro Jam, thank you for dropping. Yeah, what's happening, Raph, is like when I drop links, I can't post the links I drop, which are, it's just so crazy. So, okay, double E's, awesome. So guys, check out my buddy Allison Pro Jam if you're interested in the dance challenge. It's not until February. Allison, Raph, can Sean get his kids to do it? We'll check the chat, what he says. I believe you can. But thank you so much, guys. And John, your shorts are seriously blowing up. How's your shorts doing, Sean? Your short videos?
I have not checked on shorts. I haven't done any shorts in quite a while. That's not been my go-to. I've just been doing main videos. And of course, I think I've mentioned in chats before, my deal with YouTube, I'm not in it to get up there to monetize it. It's just all in good fun, and I've enjoyed meeting people and getting in the community group. Being a part of the Modern Day Breakfast Club has been pretty awesome, and getting to meet y'all.
Okay, so Allison Pro Jam said family and friends are welcome to play. So Sean, if your kids are gonna do the dancing, there would be a short you could do. They could win the prize and get a song named after, what's it? Our buddy Guitar Off the Cuff will make a song and they get to entitle it, and I'll make a video and we'll post it up there. What's up, David Lynn, Prepper Principal? Thank you for the shout out. Guys, check out David Lynn, Prepper Principal, super awesome friend of Echo and the Guru. I usually try to make my way to his lives. David, I have Sean the Jedi Master with me. I'm pointing in both directions just in case I messed up on the camera thing. I put his Sean the Jedi Master's channel link up there. He does rips of sports cards. He is also a fellow teacher. By the way, Sean, David Lynn, prepper principal. Of course, he used to be a principal, but now he teaches, like, he's in charge of like sped at a school now. So we all have like some type of thing. Adam of Catatainment used to also be a teacher. And then if Rushmore shows up, he is a teacher at this point. So there's not too many of us. And of course, the sports card ripping teacher is a teacher too, elementary, right? So there are quite a few teachers out there, and yeah, judges are pending. But yeah, Sean, it's totally up to you if you want to have your kids do it. And yeah, we have until the 29th, and just check out Allison Pro Jam if for more information, because we'd like it where it's unlisted and we kind of just make this movie out of it, and we watch it on a Thursday, and like we vote, or the judges vote, and like here's the winner, you know, that kind of thing. But what's up, Burpees Giant? And yeah, so it'd be a cool thing. What do you have planned? I know I asked you, like, hey, what's up, Rev Rats Rides? How you doing? I got Sean the Jedi Master, guys. If you're in the chat, check out Sean the Jedi Master channel. He's drinking a Whataburger. Whataburger is for Texas, right? In-N-Out Burger came in, but there's this huge battle, In-N-Out Burger, Whataburger kind of thing. And Texas, not only do most people in Texas, at least where I'm from and Sean's from, we both live in Katy, it's the Astros and it's Whataburger. Both are orange. Yeah. Both are orange. So if you start talking about In-N-Out or Five Guys or whatever Smash Burger, they're like, no, Whataburger is Whataburger, and that's what we do. So it's like there's a lot of what's the word? Pride and community. Like this is what this is the team. This is the restaurant, and that's what Katie's about. Maybe you could talk. How long you've been here in Katy?
So basically, in Katy, probably since going on since about 2007 when I came back. I grew up in Houston, but I started working at Stratford back in 2007, and I lived in the area, wasn't exactly Katy, but just on the outskirts of Houston, close to Katy. And then since I left the house, went to an apartment, I'm in Katy. I'm across from the football stadium here in Katy for Katy ISD. And so I hear football. It's all about the lights and the bands and cheerleaders and dance teams and, of course, the football team. But football's big here in Katy.
That is not a joke. Coming from Guam, my first teaching job was at Katy Junior High, and I coached football, track, and basketball. And football was the only thing that really seriously mattered. I mean, and like their stadium is killer. The Legacy Stadium would put some bigger college stadiums to shame. It's a monstrous, awesome stadium with jumbo screens and all kinds, like double jumbo screens, right? And you live there, and you probably hear the roar of the crowd like the Coliseum on game nights. So yeah, man, Friday Night Lights is alive and well in Katy where we live. Yeah, and it's just a big
all
thing.
Across Texas too. It's not just this area. It's Texas. From east to west, north to south. If you're in Texas, Friday Night Lights is big.
It is the number one thing. So it is seriously Friday Night Lights. And I did that live for about 3 years. Then I went and coached a smaller team, and we sucked badly, but we tried. But then it was so different, you know. It's just like, and there's a lot of pressure, even at the junior high level. There's so much pressure. Like, we got to get this right. You're wrong. You're that bucket step you're doing, that's totally wrong. That's gonna screw up everybody. It's like the details of every little thing. It's like it's ingrained into them when they were little. It's like, you should know this already. I know you're 7th grade. But why are you stepping that way? You know, it's like, you should know this.
Because you're actually teaching the very basic of what they run in high school.
Right. Yeah.
And they're expected to kind of know part of it before they get into high school.
Which is, you know what's crazy though? Like, I know we weren't going to talk about school. Hey guys, if you're just popping in, just letting you know, this is Sean the Jedi Master. He's a buddy that lives in Katy. We're just talking about the football mentality in Katy and also all of Texas, and it's a big thing. And when I want to try to compare it to like the classroom, man, the football players know it's like they're very versed in football, but then in the classroom, it's like, why can't you apply that same stuff to that stuff? It's like there's because, and I get it because it's the passion, right? I don't have passion to do this thing on the cultures of Europe. I don't really care. It's like, dude, come on, it's just, can you just do it? But you're willing to go sit there and look at a playbook and learn this and learn the what's happening with the other teams, and they're going to change the schemes. And and it's a lot of people think football is like dumb, but it really requires a lot of thinking if you play it right. Because you got to be in the right spot at the right time at a specific time, depending on it. And there's a lot of factors that changes it. And I don't miss it. I don't miss coaching at a high, like a crazy level like that, where everything has to be perfect. It's stressful. And that's why I lost a lot of my hair. We were talking, right? I was like, man, that stress, I'm good to go. I don't want to coach no more, man. Yeah. So yeah, that's a thing. And that's the whole thing. Like, I grew up loving the Chiefs. My favorite football team is the Kansas City Chiefs. But I don't know if I still like the Chiefs now. I'm like, I don't know if I like them. I mean, I liked who they were back in the 80s. I like their colors. I liked it when Joe Montana went over, But I'm not too sure if I like them now, like, because I don't really spend too much time watching them. But what do you don't coach, right? You do like a sports medicine kind of thing?
Athletic trainer. And so I don't do that at the school level. I do it as a contract. That's what I grew up trying to connect athletics to something, because that's what I kind of grew up with. And I connected it with sports medicine. I became an athletic trainer, and it gave me a chance to be with athletics, but taking care of injuries. If they do have an injury, help them rehab and get them back to where they back to the playing field. But that's been my deal for the past going on 25 years now, since I became an athletic trainer. And it's been my way for a while now. When I came back to Houston and went to Stratford, I was actually there at the right time for the last year of Andrew Luck, who was one of the top, or was the number one pick for the NFL draft. And then most recent Stratford athlete that was drafted, Jordan Brooks. He's up with Seattle now. He is actually drafted in the first round from Seattle, or for Seattle. So it's been pretty cool to watch those guys play in the NFL after taking care of them and so forth. But I was going to so with the Friday Night Lights, when I went to school out in Odessa, that was when Friday Night Lights actually became big, and was with Odessa Permian. And the movie Friday Night Lights, it was a book first and then became a movie. But I actually knew 3 or 4 of those guys on that team that year that went off and played for state. But they were their names were in the book. Their names were used in the movie, and so pretty cool.
That, it's cool to see people that go on to bigger things, right? Which I'm finally getting to see some of the people that I coach now. Like, it's what's crazy is I coached for the dude there at Katy. Then I moved to another school. Then I moved to the alternative school, and then we had an opening. So I brought my coaching friend who was still at Katy. I'm like, hey, come over. You want to chill out a little bit? It's less stress, man. Check it out. And he's like, did you know so-and-so is over here playing for, like, he's over there and playing for, like, Alabama. He's not starting, but he's there. I'm like, dude, that's awesome. Because you see them with these nuts, like in the classroom, and but you're really like, dude, you're not going to make it, man. You're not going to make it if you have that attitude. You're good, but that's not how you be in life, man. And then when you see them out.
He's a quarterback at Alabama. I think he was starter his senior year. But yeah, he's playing at Alabama. I saw something about him.
Yeah, and it's
the other
a
day around
blessing
here.
to see them make it, because if you see them
Yes.
in the classroom, let me just catch up with the chat real quick.
Uh,
Hey guys,
yeah.
I have Sean the Jedi Master. We both live in Katy, Texas. We were just talking about like the philosophy and mentality and perspective of football and how important it is here. I got what's up, Minimum Tiara. DL, welcome, National Parks Princess. And she's like, hey, there's Sean. I'm like, yeah, I got Sean on here.
Yeah,
We were just talking
Princess.
about stuff. What's up, Music Man? Guys, check out Music Man. This dude could sing. Music Man PKS. I saw Binky's Bunny's Way. What's up, Steph? How you doing? Joyax, a good friend and a new member of the Modern Day Breakfast Club. I was on her live stream this morning. Maddie Ice Cards. What's up, Maddie's Ice Cards? I know this
Yeah,
friend of
there's my
Maiden.
buddy that got me into it too.
Yeah, you were just talking about it, right? And then that's where
Yeah.
you got the Jedi Master. I'm like, and here was like, guys, I was making the thumbnail. So like, let me just show you the thumbnail that I had to throw together because I was so busy today. So I'm gonna show you this. So I was originally gonna put like some Star Wars AI stuff and some crazy Star Wars stuff, but lucky I called him. I'm like, you like Star Wars, right? He's like, no, man. I'm like, okay, but you're the Jedi, but you're the Jedi Master. And there, yeah. Then the story came out. He does like Nolan Ryan, so I put Nolan Ryan, and then yeah, uh, and I kind of just put this out very quickly before I headed out and did my life thing, right? So that, yeah, Jedi Master Given. What's up, Matty Ice Cars? I know that you are a friend of Maiden. And what I do is like if I'm on and like I go to like, oh, hey, you need to check out so and so, and if it's coming from like Sean or MDBC crew members, they say, hey, check this person out. I'm gonna do it because you're vouching for them, you know. And that's the thing. You're gonna say this person is cool. You'll like him because he's just like you, and that's what the crew is about, right? And I don't. Whenever I put in hours and things, I don't see it as time. Like, oh my god, I got to put all these hours to do that. No, because I'm like literally jumping from like Rook's Live. I'm going over to Allison Pro Jam's premiere, and I'm going over to Maiden's Monday, and then I'll go to Spinetech's thing, and it's like a new conversation to be had with a different group, and eventually then we come back to this group, and we have that group. Then there's bigger groups. It's friends that we can have without going to the bars and doing that thing that's gotten old for me out there in the world kind of thing. It's like I'd rather be this. Come from my home. I'm gonna visit the world. You know, that's what YouTube does, right? And that's why I love it, and that's why I love the crew. But thank you guys all for coming. Yeah, I got Sean the Jedi Master. His channel link is posted up there. Yeah, and he's, I guess he's gonna have his kids do the dance challenge. But
yeah, we're gonna try and see how it goes. But yeah, I actually shared this video out, and so I think probably a bunch of my friends from the cart community might show up.
Yeah, if they come, man, that'd be great. If you leave, I say, hey, he'll be right back. He went to Whataburger. Hey, did you steal those Whataburger tents? I asked you in the comments, but I wasn't able to check replies because I'm kind of behind. How did you get those?
Yes, I did, but it was I don't call it steal. I borrowed it for a little bit, and it just kind of became a where I forgot about it. So I guess you can say it, but
they have a lot of them. Don't worry about it. And they have young kids.
They do.
I have a lot of students that work at Whataburger, like especially at Katy. And I'm like, Mr. Juan, how's it going? I'm like, yeah, how's it going, man? You bring my food to me. I'm like, yeah, you like me, I like you. Well, I'll take this. We're good.
Yeah.
Which is cool, man. I don't know. You seem like one of those that is not like one of those that like just demands these things from like, I demand it because I asked you. I told you to do it, bro. That's why you're doing it. I have friends that are teachers like that. They walk in and they say, you know what? Let me see who I can make cry today or who I could lay down the law. I was like, dude, the day didn't even start. What are you talking about? Law laying down? Like, how do you know you're gonna have to do that? Nah, man, these guys are gonna be that way, and I'm gonna blast them. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take it as it is, dude. If they need blasting, I'll blast, and I never have to. You know, you take it as is. So it seems. What's your approach on teaching? Because it's the same as life, right? What is your approach like when you go in and deal with the kids?
I think it's basically. I mean, I start my day off just like this by putting our pants on one leg at a time and. Or shorts or whatever, and then you know I greet them at the door just to let them know that I'm here. And then once we try to start up class, if they're not paying attention, I'll just sit there and wait. Sometimes I'll get impatient, may yell at them, but usually most of the part I just kind of sit back. If it's their time, I'll tell them either I can talk about it or you have to read and take notes. We can do it my way or the highway.
Right. And there's no yelling. right? Like I used to be when I used to coach,
Uh,
from what I'm saying, like yeah. There's difference between yelling and like, hey, settle down. I mean, just raising voices to levels they can hear.
right.
But I'm not like coaching. Like I used to yell like I'm on the football field in the classroom. If something wasn't happening, one thing, I'm like, no, we're not doing that. And it's just like, man, that's yeah. So I mean, it's a battle. Yeah. So if we have any other teachers in here besides me and Sean, I know Adam was a teacher at one point. It's tough, and every day is a different thing with the
Yeah.
mix of kids walking in. You never know what's gonna happen because all of them are coming in with something going on. And I've learned that if I just wait a little bit, they will usually be ready. Where you literally cannot start right when you get into class. Let's go, we're doing this. Because they need that like 3 minutes. I've timed it. Regular school,
Hmm.
3 to 5 minutes for them to chill out so you can actually teach. 3 to 5. My
Yeah,
school,
exactly.
yeah, my school where I work, when I start talking, that's when they're ready because because they're in trouble, and that's where I work. But 3 to 5 minutes, man, and it's just like life. You got to get people. Like I just went from one place to another. I need to get this out of me. I mean, oh, by the way, they're talking to their friends. I'm like, okay. And if it's past 3 to 5, I'm probably you're probably like me. I'm like, all right, let's go. We gotta get started, man. I gave you guys about 3. Let's go. Here's what we got. And you kind of just gotta and can't talk. How long can you actually talk to them until you realize you lost them? They're like they stop paying attention, and a lot of them it's not even their fault. What's your length
Yeah.
that you could?
So I've got it down to almost a science to where I go for maybe 20 or 30 minutes. And I realize, and we actually teach block schedules. So we have 90 minutes. So I tell my kids at the beginning of the year, you're not going to have homework as long as you do what I ask you to do to begin with. You're not going to have to take anything home except to study. And that's it. Most of them, they do take care of their stuff, but there's probably like 5 or 10 that don't do anything at all. They'll sit there and play on their phone and not do anything. And they'll be the ones that don't turn it in and everything. But they learn, what I do and kind of what I expect as the year goes on. And I'm sure the spring semester is going to be different for them. As far as that they know me by now and what my expectations are and everything. And next year is going to be different because we're going to be going to a 60-minute class and not a 90-minute. So we're going to be what they call a period schedule. And it's going to be a short amount of time to get stuff done. And it's kind of they're going to have to get used to it.
You're gonna notice that it's gonna fly. I have 55-minute classes, and it flies, especially if we have things to do. It's
Yes.
like, oh my gosh, it does fly. But then you still have to wait. You can't like, okay, we got to do all this. You still that 3 to 5 minutes as they come through. It's just like, okay, we got to make. I can't push it because like they're not gonna be ready for it. And then yeah,
Right.
you got to stop. You can't just do the whole time. You can't be talking. John was asking, "Are you originally from Texas?" He knows I'm not because I'm from Guam. I'm just trying to go back to.
Yeah, I actually grew up here in Houston, so I've never worked outside of Texas. I've gone from Houston to Odessa to Amarillo up in the Panhandle, and then went to San Angelo. I was near Killeen, I was in Killeen first, and that's where I was for 9/11. Went to San Angelo, and then back here to Houston. So I've been across this state, and everywhere.
That's cool. And then Maddie Cards. All kidding aside, Sean is one of the nicest card community members. Always very kind. And you have, yeah, I could tell it within your voice, man. You gotta. And I met him in person, guys. It's a difference between like here. I could like. I'm pretending I'm looking at you. Looks like a cool dude. It's nice and kind, but like in person, you could tell about people,
Yeah.
like how they navigate life, right? You could tell, like, are they gonna? Yeah, he's a cool dude. I met him in person. So yeah, Maddie, I said, what's up, Burpee Yoga Uncle? Aloha. And I know John was asking, John was saying like he was a terror as a kid. I was a terror too, man, when I was growing up. Were you a terror in school?
I actually wasn't. My brother was. We were on two different sides of the spectrum, and so my brother was. I wasn't. Uh, yeah, I kind of kept it on the DL sometimes, most of the time.
So that's cool. Yeah, I mean, and then so do you have a master's degree?
Yes, I do. Basically, all my stuff kind of goes into sports exercise science, and it gets into just knowing the muscles and how they move, and it gets into my whole athletic training background.
Yeah. And then I'm looking at Adam. He's saying elementary school nowadays is so packed with content. It's amazing. You know what? I'm going to agree with that because on Guam, my son was an A student. He got like this presidential award for grades, right? He was like fifth grade. And I moved him out here to Katy. And then he went to Katy Junior High. And oh my God, I put him in like, the pre AP stuff, honors. He cried. He cried
Oh,
when his first 2 weeks. He's like, Dad, what is this? Because they were giving homework and it was this. It was like 10 times the amount of work. And it is crazy. Like in elementary, he was like, what? And I looked at his stuff. I was like, dude, are they serious? On Guam, I didn't even give my kids half this stuff in a week. There's so much curriculum going and handed out. I do agree with that, Adam. And yeah, Sean, if you guys don't know this, like teachers, not me because I teach at another school and I don't really follow those rules. I just make sure we're on the same page, not the actual page. But they do learn. There's these scripts that we got to follow and we got to hit a lot of things and we only get certain days to hit it, right? Like you can only cover this for 3, then you got to move on to that, then you got to give some kind of assessment, and it's just like a script. And there's so much material that like they got to get after. It's like, what? Wow. So I do agree with that. But and again, and then you have the 5 kids that just sit there and don't do anything. And no matter what you do, you're not going to get them to do anything.
exactly.
They're going to make you mad and you're going to make them mad. And now they're not doing anything and also making others not do anything. So you know what? I get it. I'm going to tell you 3 times and ask you nicely. But if you're not doing your work, buddy, just don't bother anybody, man. Do it for homework. And I tried 3 times. Everybody saw me ask you 3 times very nicely. And why keep asking if they're not doing it? Just like adults, right? Kids are just smaller versions of adults that are not afraid to show it. They're just not good at hiding their whatever they don't want to do, right? Their laziness. They're not good at hiding laziness. They're not good at hiding being blunt about saying something like, yeah, Mr. Juan, did you like get dressed in the dark, man? Like that doesn't match. I'm like, dude, I didn't know I was supposed to match over here while I was teaching. I'll just say a joke too, like, oh, dude, okay, I know you're not trying to hurt my feelings, And the way they say it, the way they speak, it's rude, but I know they're not being rude. That's just how they speak. Right? Is that your like I had to get used to that coming out here to Texas from Guam, because Guam, you don't talk like that to adults. It's just one of those things. Because I know your dad, your uncle and I are friends. We all know each other on Guam because it's small. So you be careful how you speak to adults. So there's this little slight respect. But in here, when I came out, they're like, hey, bro. Like, dude, no, man, I'm not no bro. And I was trying to battle them. And then I realized, wait, hold on. It's Mr. Juan. Like, don't take offense to it because they don't, 99% of the time, they do not mean it. But when you fire back, then they'll mean it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've learned that. It's like,
and so when kids do that, basically, I'll have other kids that know me already, know how I do things, and they'll see that other kid kind of be rude towards me. They're like, why didn't you take care of that? I was like, well, sometimes you have to learn to pick your battles. There's time to do this and time to do that.
That is big. Yeah, see, look at Rascal. Okay, I'm trying to watch chat now because now we're talking about stuff that we can get involved with the whole group, right? Because this is what we're good with. The Modern Day Breakfast Club is very good at this. That's a problem with kids today. They have no respect. Yeah, and it's craziness, Renee. It's like they do not, and it's half their fault and half of society, or no, a quarter of society and a quarter of parenting, right? It's like everybody's at fault. And what sucks is, as teachers, we're supposed to teach them that. And it's like, oh, it's a little too late for that, but I can show, how I can teach you how to be respectful? I will be respectful, even though you're a jerk. and maybe you'll see that. And that's what that, because me yelling at you, that's not respectful. If you tell me that, like kids tell teachers to F off a lot. It's like where I used to teach, they never said it to me because like I would yell at them because I was coaching, right? Don't know, Mr. Juan, he's gonna get mad at you. But even being nice to them, they don't do that because they do that because you take it go to their level, and then they don't even know they're doing anything wrong. So they take that as like you're attacking them. Yeah, so it's like pick your battles. What do you guys think about that? Picking battles, and I totally agree, Renee, with that. I went to first grade through half first in London, ties and caps and discipline. Yes, and some schools they like Japan. What they hit them in the head with the little ruler and stuff. I mean that's expected. I remember growing up. You do this, and they smack you with the ruler on your fingers and hold the books out like that. I could do this all day. No, you can't. You can't hold 2 dictionaries out there for 5 minutes. You're gonna be like, oh, and then they start talking to you when you drop it. Are you gonna do that again? No, I'm not. No, we're still good. You pick it up. So it's not hurting me, but it sucks. So yeah, these kids with the parents of kids are not as kids having kids, and it's just hard. Yeah, and I've learned to pick my battles, and the best way I pick my battles is I try not to go too much out in public because I get irritated with people, how they maneuver and how they move and how they treat the world. And I'm part of the world. They're trying to treat me like that. No, don't treat me like that, please. I'm going to go this way. If you come my way and continue to do that, there's going to be problems. That's why I try my best to stay out of the world too much because it's becoming crazy. And that's why I like here on YouTube, right? And especially with the community, we can put stuff out there. We could talk about things. And we have very similar mindsets on like we all, and Sean, the Modern Day Breakfast Club, the demographics is around 40-ish, midpoint 40-ish. Because I was looking at my demographics, and my demographics are these guys, right? So we got up to 60s, mid 60s, all the way down to like the youngest is Ethan, but he pops in and out. He's like high school kid, and then it's really like mid 40s ish. That's our demographics, and that's who people who missed. We miss respect. We miss that in the world. We miss like community. We miss this, and we miss how things used to be, right? And it's hard because we can't will that on the younger generations because they have a different mindset. It's just, dude, why'd you throw the trash out the window, man? Freaking, you're ruining the community. It's gonna go to the
I actually
community.
saw that the other day. This couple pulled up and with kids in the back. I don't know if they saw the kid do it or not, but we were at a red light. They just rolled down the window, dropped it out the window, and then rolled it back up.
Yeah.
Like, really?
Guys, check this out. So I met Mavida Loca Rob on Joyax's channel. He's super cool, dude. I just met him today. Welcome, Mavida Loco, guys. If you want to connect, and Mavida Loco, if you want to join the crew, just put this tag. I'm trying to, because I try to go out and meet cool people throughout the day, right? And I only pick up 1 or 2, right? It's hard because cool people, there could be 100 people in a room. Finding a cool person, honestly, you may only find 2 or 3. And that's what it's come to. It's come to that. And like, how many people do you actually? Oh, no, okay, let's not even go there. I was gonna ask you about work, but let's not go there. I could go where I was. I taught at 9 schools. Honestly, I can only tell you, out of all 9 schools, I had 3 to 5 that I could gel with. Everyone else I rubbed them the wrong way, or they rubbed me the wrong way, and we just did not mesh. And that's the thing; it's hard to find cool people. But I met Mavida Loca today on JoyX. Guys, if you want to connect with Mavida Loca, check him out. If you guys don't know who this is, I'm gonna point both ways. This is Sean the Jedi Master, super cool, awesome member of the Modern Day Breakfast Club, also a teacher and a huge baseball fan of the Astros. I'm not wearing the San Diego hat to make him mad. I just like San Diego, the place.
Yeah.
And it matches my Schoolhouse Rock. Look, I wore the Schoolhouse Rock, man, for teaching.
Yeah, but I keep seeing that shirt every time we're on live or you're live. You have that shirt on. That just reminds me of those Saturday mornings when they were on and everything. Just and would know all that. But I was going to tell you a story. Matty Ice Cards and I. So we would chat in the chat room and certain lives, and then all of a sudden, there is actually a student of mine that actually left the school where I was at and moved to Illinois, which is where Maddie is. Her when she told me where she's moving to, I was like, "What state is that?" She's like, "Illinois." And it turned out I'd already knew where Maddie was and the city that he was in, because he's right outside of Indianapolis. And that's the Illinois. It's actually Indiana. And so she moved to the school inside the same small town as where Maddie lives, and he has daughters that go to that school. But it's just weird how things connect.
That is crazy
when you know people.
You know what? And I think it's weird, man. And I'll get to Adam's thing based off what Music Man was asking. Before I say that, though, okay, so Maddie, welcome. And there is another person from Chicago I heard. I believe Sydney Cat is from Chicago as well. Yeah, I've been to Chicago, and they're not lying, man. It's windy out there. What's the Windy City, right? Michael Jordan. It's freaking windy. I lost my hat when we were there, just walking around a park. He's like, dude, it's windy here. And they're like, yeah, that's why they call it the Windy City, bro. Then why do they call Philadelphia the what is it, the city of brotherly love, when like everyone was looking at me, they wanted to take my stuff when I was checking out the Rocky statue? Liars. You're not. Well, I get it, but you've got to be there. You got to be there in the community. But I was gonna say, oh yeah. So Music Man said they should teach respect, right? And they try to. I don't know if you've been part of the character education thing where like, okay, we're going to spend the first period, our home base, we're going to talk about character ed, and you talk about kindness and trust. And it's so hard to be teaching junior high kids or even high school that, yeah. And then Adam says, can respect be taught? Isn't that learned? And I don't know. What do you think about that, Sean?
It can be taught, but I think there's the people that you're teaching need to be receptive to how you're teaching them. And so that kind of goes back to, and I don't want to say all that. Well, I do want to say it. It goes back to the parents and how they're taught there. But the kids need to be receptive to what you're teaching them. And I always tell my kids, I will respect you until you give me a reason not to. And I was like, you need to earn. Yes, you need to earn my respect, just like I need to earn your respect. And so I was like, I just started off where I respect you until you give me a reason not to. And so we're on the same playing field when they on day one.
And that's the perfect way to go, because it's quite easy to do that, because you go from being this proactive person to try to fix a problem to you're reactive on what they do. Because, like my friend who was always like, let's go, I'm in a battle. We got a battle today with these boys and girls. And I'm like, okay, you're just asking for it. And of course, at the end of the day, he's all stressed out. Like, dude, I think you brought that on yourself. There's a friend of mine. Like, I seriously think you brought that on yourself, because you were coming in like that. You were asking for it, which is crazy, because we get what we want. If that's what you want, you're going to get it. Just like your friend, it's like cool people somehow find a way to connect with the cool people. It's just like, that's what it does. Negative people flock together, and then cool people find a way to be there talking to each other. It's almost like there's this attraction, right? If you're really seriously cool and you have this, you'll find someone else who has that, and you'll be happy there. And if you really want to talk crap at the water cooler, you'll find a lot of people. You could go do that in the lunchroom. I'd never stay in the lunchroom and hang out in the faculty lounge. It's just because I don't want to hear it. I know there's no more copy paper. There's no this. We got to stay extra. I know there's nothing we can do about it. Why talk about it? We're here.
Right.
Let's just do what we got to do, man. And that's me, man. I negative flock together, and positives also do that. And there's the in-betweens that are just the in-betweens are on the fence. And the kids, I think the young kids are still on the fence, whether or not they're going to be a jerk or they're going to be okay. And we can teach them, but they have to have something, like a piece of what that might be, to take it in. Receptive. In order to be receptive, you have to have the right receptacle to stick it in, right? Like there ain't no way. So you have to have some blueprint. If you had nothing growing up, doesn't matter what I say to you or how I show you, you're not gonna know. That's a sellout. That's a chump right there. I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
so and I've come across kids that I know they're not going to be receptive at all, and they've not ever been shown or know what it looks like, or even if it was shown to them, they're going to see it as a weakness, and that's a total different. Like, being respectful is not a weakness, but there's some people out there that believe that's weak, and it's like, nah, man, you're using the word weak wrong, because it takes a lot of courage and a lot of strength to be respectful when things around you are disrespectful. You know, it's hard to do that, you know, to be positive when negativity is all around, you know. And that's the thing. It's a balance, man. But I love teaching now. And I know it's a hard job, and a lot of friends have left, you know, after we shut down, did online learning. I know of 10 people that don't do it no more. You know, it's just it's too hard. It's too hard because of all the additional things that they put on top of us. And it's like, and you know, those ones that left were the ones that were not picking battles, man. They were battling all day long, and they were burnt out. Why are you burnt out? Yeah, because your battles you were picking were unwinnable. You were battling a freaking wave that was coming at you, and you thought you could win. Where you maybe, you know, okay, ask for more paper. Let's do that. That's a battle we can fix. Hey, you think we can get more reams of paper? Fight that battle. Don't fight the battle about a kid needing the restroom like twice a week. I mean, well, yeah, like, okay, I could say no, but you're gonna keep asking. Maybe it's something else. Maybe you gotta just talk to the kid. Don't say no. Like, hey, you okay? Yeah, I'm all right. Then you'll realize it's something bigger than that. They just need to get out, you know? So I know.
So I was going to tell you, I appreciate all this. I've got to run. My kids just came in. So, no, I appreciate everybody in here. Bert, thanks for bringing me in.
Hey, Sean, man. Yeah. We'll do this again for sure. And yeah, are you guys, let me guess where you're going. Freebirds.
No, we're actually doing it here.
Oh, you're gonna have okay.
Yeah, we're doing dinner here, but Freebirds is a good place to go.
Yeah, that's a good big burrito. It's like
yep, exactly. The monster burrito.
Yes, I do like Freebirds when I used to go out a lot. I was like, I gotta do some Freebirds. But yeah, guys, check out Sean the Jedi Master. His link is up on the comment, the pinned link. Thank you so much, Sean. All right, yeah, guys. So that was Sean the Jedi Master. I'm glad he came on. I actually met him a while back. He lives in Katy, where I live, and yeah, we were talking about respect and things like that. And it's just hard. It is hard to the detachment. And what's up, Jess Laws? Let me just make sure I'm going back to chat and check everybody here. I'll follow up now. So let's see some new people in the chat as we're going through. Oh my gosh, I have not. Sorry about that, mi vida loca. I forgot to give you a wrench. But yeah, so couple things. If you want this little modern day breakfast club, you could put it in the description of your videos, and it links you up with about 90 other channels. And of course, come to hello Jess Laws, how's it going? It links you with these other channels, but then the cool part is like you need to also like. The cool part is when you come to the live streams of mine or Sydney Cat's or Rook's live stream or Maiden's live stream, or there's a lot of people in the club that has live streams where you can come and you could do your little connections, and the connections are what's going to get people to come and see you, of course, but then you're going to pick up some great friends along the way. But as you're doing all of this, just know, only do as much as you can, right? Like honestly, like I meet 1 to 3 people, max 5 throughout the week, that they come and I said, hey, by the way, I met so-and-so here, right out there. It's just not realistic for me to go out and just like bring 50 people out because I have not been able to get to know them and talk to them, right? So yeah, it puts you in there. And this is, most people up in here are part of the Modern Day Breakfast Club. And it's just a bunch of people that like talking with each other. and I see a lot of people within other live streams, and there's real conversations being had uh, on these live streams, and a lot of cool connections on there. But yeah, I'm pretty happy that Sean was able to come on. He's a cool dude, and his former fellow teacher. Alice Burpees Giant 954. By the way, guys, another positive dude that's going to come on the 11th of January is Burpees Giant, because he will have his 1,000 by then. He's super positive messages and of everything. I love his style and the way he sees and approaches life. Awesome. And then I know John Swarzik, with his shorts are blowing up. Not his actual shorts, the short videos, and that, keep that up. And if whatever's working, go with it. And then if something's not working, switch it up. And like with me, I try my best not to be too concerned with analytics and numbers and stuff. If you stop thinking about numbers and stop thinking about watch hours and things like that, and you think more in terms of people and connections, that's the goal, right? And that's helped me get success, right? And for me, it's easy because I do love people, but I love awesome people, positive people more than others, right? And we were talking, right, on the last stream about doing donuts, burning out, like doing the donuts in the car. And I know Katie, she might. It's just what a running joke. So if you see donuts in the chat, we were talking about when is the last time you actually did a donut in your car. And I was talking to, I think DL, National Parks Princess, basically said back in the 90s, same as me, back in the 90s, probably the last time I did a donut in the car. What's up, Leandra Monique Casena, the fiance of Burpees Giant? But yeah, donuts. Yeah, so, and Judy, if you feel like doing donuts, do some, don't do donuts. It's dangerous. And like I said, I probably am not. Although I miss having donuts. I try to stay sugar-free as much as possible. All the talk about donuts, I think tomorrow when I drop my mom to work, I would probably go. You know how we said Whataburger is big in Texas? Shipley's Donuts is big in Texas too. And we have two along the way for me to drop my mom. I'll probably pick up some donuts and indulge in some sugary treats. I remember Allison Pro Jam I saw Allison rap. I think I saw your comment about you were on like Burpee Giant's channel, and you said I was doing 1,000,000 burpees as I was eating donuts or something like that. It was funny. Like, oh my gosh, glazed twist. You know what? I like glaze, right? But then when they twist it with the glazed twist, for some reason, the twist part gets it gets crunchy. I like the crunchiness of the twisted areas of it and the texture that it brings. Good night, Patty. Have to go. Have a good night. Have a good night, Patty. Thank you for showing up and stopping by. You have a fantastic night. Another cool member of the Modern Day Breakfast Club, Patty Fish. Good night. And then, but my absolute favorite is the plain old fashioned, because there's more like the parts of it's like crunchiness a lot. There's so much crunchy parts in it. So yeah, that's me. And you got me talking about actual donuts now. Apple glazed donuts filled with cream. Oh, and I also like the apple fritters, because that, talk about crunch. If they do it right, it's crunchy all over. Talking to, what is this guy? Yeah, come to the live stream. We're going to be talking about different types of donuts and stuff. But guys, if you want to join the crew, put that up into your description. Come to live streams. And again, there's quite a bit of the crew members who do live streams. If you see a crew member, like, you could see it. If you put that hashtag up into your video and you click on it, you'll see all these channels, right? You can write them down and then say, oh, their channel was red. If you go to there, you're gonna see the same groups of people where you can connect with, right? And the connection is the part that's awesome. Chocolate covered donuts. You know, sometimes I'll go and I'll get the Hostess ones. You know, if I'm not like, donut shops close early, right? Why is there, like, for me, there's no donut shops that are open 24 hours a day? Well, in our area. So it's everyone want donuts. I want donuts not in the morning. Like right now, when I'm done, I want to go and drive and get donuts. No donut place is open. So I'd settle for the Hostess chocolate or powdered Hostess, right? So dude, now I want apple fritter. Woo, right? I know, but wait, isn't the Krispy Kreme open like later than usual, like most donut shops? Like the Krispy Kreme donut straight right out of the oil. Still here on silent. Thank you, Burpee Uncle. Hey, just letting you know, I've been using my, I'll just say it's Bert doing your thing. It's the Bertsbeats other support channel, but thank you so much for everything that you've been doing. And yeah, guys, someday soon, Burpee Yoga Uncle will be coming on, hopefully, and talking about monetization stuff, right? Do we have, oh man, uh, do we, no, they don't, you know what sucks though? It's not good. What's not good is they do kind of, but then it's like it's within a gas station, so it's not fresh, right? The Dunkin' part of it all. Right? It's just like Krispy Kreme. I can get it at Kroger, but like, how old is this thing? It's not coming straight out. It's not the same. It's like, come on. So, yeah, it'd be cool to have Burpee Yoga Uncle come back in because there's more information about like monetization stuff, right? Oh, you know what? I was on David Prepper Principle. If you guys want to see the rating of your channel, and I know most of you probably know what this is, probably, but if you don't, I have a B minus, so I'm passing. So I'm gonna drop a link. It's called Social Blade. It's free. All you gotta do is when you go onto that site right there, you basically click it, type your channel handle, and it'll give you the grade and it'll tell you your rank and whatever it is. If that's something you want to see, I dropped the link right down in there. You could check what your stuff, you could check my stuff. All you got to put this channel link. So supposedly I have a B minus and I am 7,576th place in the United States. I don't know what they have. Yeah, but yeah, I have a B minus. So good. Yeah, I'm not failing. So check it out. That's called Social Blade. And if you haven't used it, check it out. I can't draw for some reason. I just can't pin my own links, which is crazy, right? So that's Social Blade. Check it out, and it will grade your channel. And I don't know if it gives you any like hints. I mean, but at least I have a B minus. Yay! You know what's crazy is when in like in high school and stuff, I was like, as long as I got a C, I'm good to go. As long as I pass, right? And in college, is like I want to get B's, and a B is a B, right? So I have a B minus. I checked other people's things just because I'm curious. Like, let me see what the crew's doing. Allison Pro Jam sitting a B minus. I think Renee, you're probably a B minus as well. And that's pretty cool because I think I mean, it's pretty good, right? So B minus. That's Social Blade. And I'll drop the link again. All you got to do is click on that website. Hopefully you can open it and you just type in your own channel and it'll tell you what grade you have. And it's all subjective, I guess. I don't know how they grade it. Yeah, and Texas is huge. I know when I drive to California, just from Houston past El Paso into the next state, it's like 10 plus hours. It's like a lot of driving, right? Cool. B minus is not too bad according to what I've heard, right? But pretty cool. And the social, and you could type in anybody else's channel, right? And you put in mine, I have a B minus, it'll show ranks. And I don't know. C plus Sydney Cat needs improvement, but you're passing. And I think I don't know what it looks at. It probably like, I don't know. All I know is that it grades, right? I don't know how it does because I really just kind of like, I've been hearing about it. But for some reason, last night when I went to a live stream, someone brought it up like, hey, there's the channel I was talking about. He has a B minus. And I'm like, what are you talking about B minus? Wait, Social Blade. So I went there, I checked it. I'm like, oh, okay, that sounds cool. So you can actually check any channel. It's free. And B minus is pretty good. It just means, I don't know. I have a B minus. So I remember Dunkin' Donuts was independent and you got donuts and soup to dunk them in, hence the name. Oh, man. And then it became this big thing that is not so cool. On Guam, we had Winchell's. Does anybody have a Winchell's where they're at? Because I hardly ever. Sometimes I'll see Winchell's on my road trips. But on Guam, there was one donut shop when I was a little kid. It was called Winchell's Donuts. I think it does have analytics, my Linda. I just, since I was been so busy, I do know that it shows the grade, it shows ranking, and there's more things to click and go down. And I was just like, oh my gosh, it was already late when I was looking at it last night, and I was like, you know what? I just want to make sure the crew sees it, check it out, and then, well, I guess what grades, what it does, right? It kind of shows you where you're at and where to improve on whatever. Although I don't know how it pulls. All I know, it grades you, and pretty sure it's watch hours, probably sure about views, about length of videos, how long. Yeah, I don't know, but it's kind of cool. You know, fun. So Winchell's. Does anybody still go to Winch? Do you go to the Winchell's over there, Giant? I know Giant tries to stay away from because it works out. Probably doesn't have too much of a sweet tooth. It's behind a day or two. Also, C is the one I see most. Yeah, I think C is like I have not come across the C, but I've only checked like, okay, let me check out like some old school people that have been with me, because Renee and Raph were around, and maybe Miss J, who was here earlier. They're around when I was first trying to do live streams, right? Like, oh, what do we do here? How does this live streaming work, right? So I'm like, let me check those people that I know from like from the get go of live streams. So like we all kind of like this B minus range, I guess, and C plus. So it's working there, and I think once you start developing, because Black Widow, I know your sleep stream did very well, right? If you keep getting that out and it's showing that thing doing things for you well, then it should pop up your thing. But again, we were all doing this prior to even understanding about Social Blade. It's just one of those things to help you. Yeah, check yours, Medium and Terra, and then I can't really fully tell you how is it graded, but it has a lot of stuff there, and you could check other channels. Probably best thing to do if you want to like grow, look at a channel similar to yours with the same types of numbers and see kind of like what they're doing, why they're getting the better grade. But it's kind of cool. Yeah, and I think maybe it could be from negative comments too, or negative like thumbs downs, right? So I'm pretty sure on likes and thumbs downs, I try my best not to get thumbs downs. Every time I did something that's like kind of slightly controversial, I'll get some down thumbs. Every time I've done everything I usually do is pretty positive, right? I'll get like an accidental thumbs down or two, right? Mainly gotten my shorts, but thank you all for like hitting thumbs up, right? And I know there's sometimes that on a phone you may fat finger it. That's what Raffin, like we call it, like you accidentally hit the thumb down. But man, apple fritters, I really love apple fritters. And the bear claws too. Yeah, Harry Humstone. Yeah, so I was just talking about what's I talking about? The Social Blade, and it probably has to take a lot of things. If anybody in the chat knows more about Social Blade, how they do all that, I've heard about it, but I've only just checked it last night because I was on David Prepper Principles live, and he was like, "Yeah, you have a B minus," and I'm like, "Oh wait, what? Oh, Social Blade. Let me check that out." Yeah. Oh yeah, let me drop the link one more time because it got lost and I forgot. I can't, for some reason, like I can't pin my own links. That's why I had to ask my buddy Raph to drop it down. But yeah, it's there again, right below. All my thumbs down came from Australia. Oh, was it Australia? I only know one person from Australia. That's Ray of Rudini. Can you tell, Raph? Is there a way you can actually tell where your thumb down came from? Because I haven't really looked that far. But so there was Social Blade, there was Opus Stream. Hey, Modern Day Breakfast Club in the house. Hey, Rook, there is a link if you want to check your channel grade. It's free. I just dropped it again. It's called Social Blade. I don't know. It's sometimes we're curious, right? And there's a lot of analytics within it. I want to see you guys in the chat. If anybody pops out an A minus, let me know because I want to see like who does anybody have an A minus here or a flat like B? Does anybody have a B plus? So DL, see the link I just dropped? Click it, right? And then at the top right, type in your handle or your at National Parks Princess, right? You type in your link, and then it'll pull it up, and it'll show you your grade and a bunch of analytics. I know SpineTix uses it every like a week or two. He said my Social Blade said so and so. I know SpineTix. I know is sitting at an A. I think probably A minus or something. That's the first time I heard of it, right? So if you go there and you punch in your own channel, it'll tell you the grade. And you can put whatever anybody's channel in there. C plus, which is good because there's some that are D, some of that, right? And then I guess medium tier, what you could do with that is try to figure out like someone similar to you and figure out what they're doing and just what it's lacking, right? And if anybody knows, I'm pretty sure you see what it's grading. And if it's like poor on something, then just do, I guess we could use it to an advantage, right? It's just like maybe I'm not putting enough content, or maybe my content's too short, or maybe I'm not doing this or that, or you know what I'm saying? But I can't really tell you like because I just recently just clicked on it last night. But only reason why grades are put out there is to show what needs to be improved, right? Because I'm a teacher. Why would you give someone a grade? Just to show if they had mastered a subject or if they need improvement or if they're failing it and need lots of improvement. So I'm sure if they're going to grade, there's got to be a way to explain how to fix it. So Adam, I know you're back. Adam, check out this. I don't know if you haven't done so already. Social Blade is a free thing and it will grade your channel. And we were talking about, because I know Adam likes talking about analytics, right? Maybe Adam, if you've done Social Blade before, you can see how they grade, because the only reason why you grade is to show what could be fixed or what mastery level you were at. So I'm sure if someone knows, we can all fix our channels by doing the things that's giving us those marks down, right? Where do these? Yeah, John, I don't know, man. I think what it does, it takes your channel, and I don't know what it takes into account because I literally just kind of opened up last night because it was someone like one of my friends, right? David Pepperfitz, like, there's Bert's Beats. He's a B- guy that I was talking about. I'm like, what? So I was curious, so I checked it. So I'm pretty sure Adam will find out from us. Adam's got the analytical mind of it all. He's like, oh, they grade you by this, this, and this. He'll find out for us. C plus, Harry, that's okay. And then right now it's like, yeah, so we got these grades coming out, right? And it could help us, right? If one of us knows, because I don't. I wish I did. All I could say is check it out. And I said, why did I get that? And hopefully, if we find out how and what they do as far as the grading, we can fix the parts that are bringing the grades down, right? And if you have like A plus, keep doing what you're doing, right? So grouped with billions, yes. And it breaks it down to like your rank in the United States, the world rank, your something rank, and it's a lot of stuff to look at. And I actually looked at it last night around 11 last night. I was like, I'm kind of tired. Bye, Leandra. Guys, Leandra Monique is the Burpee Giants fiance. And of course, Burpee Giants, fantastic friend who came on. Very positive dude. Okay, so Adam says Social Blade takes into account views, subs, ranks, mostly based on subs and views. Okay, so Jess Laws, I'm going to pretend have an A++. That, you know why, Jess Laws? Because you have the film crew. You have the film crew. It takes into account that you're using a film. Yeah, I know. A+++. So okay, here's the challenge, guys. The first person that gets the A rank is gonna explain to everybody how to get the A rank. Because we're not gonna shoot for stuff. We're gonna shoot for a good grade, right? Like, who gets the A first? You got to tell us how you do it, right? But it's it's one of those things too. Just like, really, is there gonna be a lot of stock taken into a standardized test, right? I never did well on standardized tests, although I have strengths. I hope I have a strength of talking with people and dealing with people. That's my strength. But taking a test and remembering these things to write down on it, that's not me, right? So yeah, and that's the thing with tests, right? It's a little stock of here and there, but you don't see any info. That means you might not enough views. Yeah, it might not have enough to deal with, right? It probably needs a certain amount of numbers and things to crunch to, how you first put your video out and you're trying to look, not enough data to show engagement or not enough time to tell you how engaged people are, how long did they watch the video. Right. So that's a cool thing. And you know what's another cool thing today I've been looking at? I'm trying to figure out, because I know I was talking to John. John, if you're still in here, I was talking to you about make sure when you file, you depreciate the value of the property that you're renting out so that you can file. You don't have to pay tax off depreciation. Right here, we're talking about money and stuff, right? Because I had rental properties and I never paid tax on it, although I pay as much as they can take out of me for working as a teacher, right? Whereas when my rental properties did nothing and I paid nothing because of depreciated value of whatever, right? But today I was looking at the things that you can claim on your taxes for being a YouTube person. After you get, monetized, you get the 1099 or the W9. You can actually claim some things, portions, and some full. So here's what I got. Here's what I'm excited for, if anything at all. When I file my taxes, I'm gonna claim my power. I'm gonna claim this microphone, which is $28. I'm gonna claim that camera, the ZV-1. I'm gonna claim this light. I'm gonna claim the internet. I'm gonna claim. I can only claim portions of my cell phone bill, which is high. And I'm gonna see what they can give me. And when I find out, I'm gonna say, "Hey guys, by the way, did you know you can claim stuff?" Even at that, that's cool, right? So because it's literally a business, right? I linked to it, but it's just a homepage. Oh yeah. So when you get to the site, John, there's a little bar, right? I think on the top, you type in your own channel, right? Like, so it's like if you put at Bertsbeats/MDBC, you click that and it'll search your stuff. But I know, let's see who's close. Right. And Cindy, when I find out, I will tell you guys. This is like what we do is we try to like explain to each other, like, hey, this is how we're gonna do. No, don't do this way because you're gonna get in trouble. Like the first person that does it usually makes a mistake and like, dang it, I should have put that out. And then the goal is to fix that mistake and share that information with people that don't know so they don't make that mistake. So unless anyone else monetize who's gonna file, reach out to me and say this, right? So yeah, Renee, there's portions we can claim, right? And you know what, Renee, you might be able to because you can actually, like Jess Law said, she has a film crew, right? You could claim that money paying the film crew. You can claim, like, just say for instance, I really had to go visit Sydney in Chicago. I could claim that as an expense, and we are eating out. I can claim that because that's part of what I'm doing. Did I make any money off ads? No, I didn't. But I still did it as a business because you gave me a W-9 form and this is what I spent. And it's almost like what I was talking about, John, where that depreciated value of whatever the house, it's like, I don't know. I didn't really do anything, right? I did whatever. So when I find out more about that, guys, I will let you guys know because eventually, regardless if you're not in it to make any kind of money or anything, it's always good to have a tax break, right? And it looks like I might be, me along with a couple other people's might be trying it, right? And I'm pretty sure it's going to be hard, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to pay extra. It's not going to be a regular 1040. It's probably going to be some 1040 WZF/42 form 106, right? Some craziness with a addendum of 43, right? And it's going to probably cost me $700 to do. So what's up, Koi? How we doing? Yeah, guys, check out my friend Koi, or Wanji. She's a good friend that I've known for such a long time. Welcome back. It's probably a really late over there where you are at, or early morning. But yeah, Raf, I may call you, Raf, when it's tax time. Like, hey, look, that seems right. So yeah, if anybody knows anything about tax, like really knows, I think Raf probably does. If you guys do know, let me know. And that way, before I do on my taxes and stuff, I'm like, what should I bring? Because it gives a list of what you can, but it kind of ends there. And then, why it ends, because there's people that actually make you pay a lot of money to file it because they only know. But what's up, Rook? Yeah, I was just talking about, like, come tax time, I'm going to claim some of the things from my house for YouTube. And that in itself is a win for all of us, right? Like, if you can get there. Could you imagine, like, you know what? I need a laptop. And you buy the laptop and you claim it. I'm pretty sure you can't claim the whole 100%, but the percentages of, and I'm pretty sure you could claim portions of your house, right? Sydney made 20 today. My mom sent it. I laughed so hard. Yeah, so you have Patreon, right? Yeah, and I think Adam, we were talking about Patreon, right? You could still get stuff through Patreon, even though the marks of 3,000 and 500 are not met, or 1 and 4. But yeah, besides the point of all of that, guys, there's still ways to do it, and I was just so super stoked that I can claim some stuff, right? Because I'm a teacher, man. If I was rich, I'd be like, yeah, whatever. I'd have a different perspective. Right. And that's what's cool, Renee. You know what? You keep doing your live streams and those things. I see your numbers, man. You may even hit it prior to the goal, the marks we were talking about. So you start getting ahead of what you can, and like what portions and this, and yeah, man, you claim things that you bought, the calendars and everything. Just save receipts, right? Um, that's cool. Yeah, and yeah, I got so yeah, Black Widow. I know, John, thank you. John sent it through the super chat, and I was like, awesome, man. Our dance challenge is gonna be fantastic. $100 gift card, and Black Widow, I got something through PayPal. Thank you guys for putting out the money for the prize, right? That's fantastic, man. And the thing is with us is we want to try to help each other in different ways. My what would be so awesome if we're all sitting here, we're all hit in the monetization process, right? Say in a year from now, we're all sitting here, but we're all like monetized. Are we making money? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not, right? But what if we all can claim what we do on YouTube as a tax break? And I'm pretty sure that will help out so much with a lot of things, right? So, if you can claim power costs a lot. Internet costs a lot, right? Things that you buy cost a lot. Your phone that you use is a lot. That's an expense. Right. Yeah, so like even I don't think you can claim 100% of pieces, but I'm pretty sure every little penny helps when it's tax time. Every little thing you could say you did helps, you know? And what's crazy is like I always in chat, do you guys like I have clothes my kids have grown out of. I try to donate it to like places, right? And then I try my best to like get the receipt. Sometimes I'm like, just yeah, whatever. And then when I file, I'm like, how much did I donate? I'm like, I don't know. They said, you can claim X amount. I said, well, I don't know if I've done X amount. It's like I don't remember, right? So, and that's what's crazy about tax, right? You could claim StreamYard too. You could, oh yeah, you could claim StreamYard. You can claim Canva. You could claim whatever program you're using to do your YouTube. You can claim that. If I wanted to say, say for instance, you really like Afternoon Delight, right? Say you like the song Afternoon Delight, and that's your favorite song, and you want it as your intro for your live stream or every single one of your videos. That's a heavily copyrighted song. You can actually purchase the rights to use it. I don't know how much it costs, and claim that as a tax write-off because you bought it, right? So it's like, what? Because I went to a Filipino place. It's Seafood City. I stood in line for 40 minutes to get the food. I haven't eaten out in a long time, right? But I was excited. I was looking at tax stuff. So I was like, oh, what? You can claim StreamYard and Canva and whatever, CapCut, it's so cool. I think you can, Alice and ProJam Raf, if I were to go there, like to California, just say, hey, we got a party at Raf's house. Remember that big party we're going to have when we all make it? And we have that big party and we're drinking Patron? We're going to have to claim it because it was for YouTube purposes because we're going to shoot a video on it, right? What's up, Machiko Marco? How you doing? Guys, check out my friend Machiko Marco. She's straight out of the Philippines. Awesome friend that I met a while back. I know she got sick for a little bit, been quite busy. Hey, welcome, Machiko. How you doing? We were just talking about different things on YouTube. So we were talking about this. So if you want to check your channel score, that's free to do. It's called Social Blade. I don't know. I mean, it's just if you're interested. And then we were talking about claiming when you get monetized and stuff, you get that W9. You can claim certain things for YouTube, which I spent 40 minutes while I was waiting to go eat at Seafood City in line. And I was like, wow, that's a lot of stuff you can claim. If you want to know what I had, because I hardly ever eat out, trying to save money, I had pork adobo. I had the my daughter had the pork skewer. My wife got the pusit, the squid. Then I got the lechon. with the Dato Puti vinegar because I don't like the Mong Tomas. I don't like the sweetness of it. So, so good. It was so delicious. Oh yeah, and we had bulaklak, the chicharon bulaklak, which my wife heated up in the air fryer, and I was like, whoa, open the window. But speaking of food, I know we were talking about donuts, and then we do plan on doing a cooking thing, a cooking short, and that's something else. But we do have a dance short that we want to do. Allison Pro Jam's doing that. So Wanji and Machiko, if you just pop it in, there is a dance challenge which can come on the 29th of February. The prize is a $100 gift card. Thank you so much again, Black Widow Channel and John, for making that happen with the donation. Thank you so much. But yeah, if you're interested in taking part in that, if you're interested in taking part in the dance challenge, $100 gift card for the winner. You're gonna just have to go and check out my buddy Allison Pro Jam, my oldest friend on YouTube. Check him out, and he has more information about the dance challenge. So that's that. If you're interested, welcome Jewel. How you doing? So Jewel and Machiko, two friends who are also Filipino. Other Filipinos within the chat right now probably are. We got me. We got I'm Ilocano, and then Raf is also a Filipino. Then we got Dunya Bang, which is Jewel, it's Filipino, and then Machiko Marco. But you guys probably know how to dance, right? And Katie is also Filipino. So we got some Filipinos up in the house. So two things we like, food and singing or dancing, right? I can't dance, but I can kind of sing. So it's either or. So the dance challenge is going to be on the 29th. If you are interested, here's the information. You're going to check out my buddy Allison Pro Jam. He's within the chat right now. If you have any information about, like, if you want more information on it, he could tell you more about it. But the prize is going to be $100. It's a gift card, and there'll be a song name in your name, and then I'm going to make a video for the winner. So my uncle is in the big house. The big house. So yes, what's up, Jairito? So yeah, guys, just popping in. So yeah, Jairito, we got who else we got that just popped in? Wanji, Koi Wanjiru, Wanji, Dunya Bang Jewel, and then Machiko Marco and Jairito Fernandez. Guys, join the dance challenge. Okay, check it out. You want more information about it? It's what you're seeing on the screen right now. Check out Allison Pro Jam. He's within the chat. He can tell you more about it. You just got to go to his page. It's going to happen on the 29th. We're going to judge it, and the winner will get a $100 gift card. Thank you again, Black Widow Channel, and John Swarzik of the Shenandoah Valley for making that happen for us with those donations. And yeah, if you want to join the dance challenge, Allison Pro Jam is the guy to come and see. If you want to join the awesome crew that we have, all you got to do right there is put that hashtag into the description of your videos, and it links you with 90 other channels and 2,000 other videos, and then come to the live streams and connect with the cool people that we have. Most everybody up in here is part of the Modern Day Breakfast Club, and it's just a group of people who come and help each other out in live streams. I see a lot of the members in other people's live streams. So some people, along with myself, who have live streams. I see Adam has a live stream of Catatainment. Black Widow Channel has a slight, like a premiere live-ish, where she has like sleep things where you can chat there. Rook of All has live streams. Renee of Rascal and Lucy has premieres and live streams. Today, Allison Pro Jam put out a 3-minute premiere, so I think he'll probably be doing more premieres where you can chat. So what's happening when you go visit that, you're helping out the person who's putting on the live stream, but you're also able to have conversations with the group, which is super fantastic, man. And I love you guys. You guys are awesome. I see you everywhere. Super good way to visit and meet and connect, right? And the connect me is a different meaning. Really connect. Like, if you want to go out and meet cool people who have a cool viewpoint of life, positive people, a lot of information, this is the group to be part of. But if it's one of those where you just want them to sub you, nah, that's not, because it's not gonna be beneficial to the both of you guys, right? So this group is a very special group, and I'm blessed to have you guys like coming and checking each other out, checking me out, and also being my friend and becoming friends of friends, right? So it's like connecting the connections to connect, right? And the word connect is really go out there and make a friend, because we can actually do this on YouTube. And there is a platform for that, and there are places you can go to meet cool people. And along the way, while you do all of that, your channel will grow as a result, right? So it's backwards. A lot of people approach YouTube like, I want to grow and make money. That's what I'm doing. Flip it. I want to meet cool people on YouTube. Truly want to do that. If you flip it, nothing's going to stop it, and you will grow as you grow, right? Wow, 10 subs from 1,400 surprising. Must be some TT Cat channels. Who's that? 10 subs from 1,400. Yeah. So yeah, Sydney. Yeah, there's a lot of you guys. I see what you're there, and it's just really, if you just keep doing what you do, you're gonna be good to go. Because like I see a lot of you guys everywhere. Like, hey, what's up? And man, I apologize if I just say hello. A lot of times what I'm doing, I'm saying hello to you, but I'm also saying hello to someone on a live. I'm making a video, I'm prepping something, and everything I try to do is to promote the group in general somehow, right? And it's easier to go through that way. We're like, let's figure out how we can all get here and do this. How can we help each other out? If anybody knows anything about taxes and filing taxes for YouTube and has done it before, that'd be fantastic to know. If once I know, I'll tell you. And it's just about sharing information and sharing stories and sharing whatever, just becoming really good, nice acquaintances who become friends eventually, right? Which most of us already at the point, right? We know a lot about each other, especially if we spend a lot of times on live streams talking with each other. It's cool. Yeah, man. Adam, if you know some that would love to this kind of thing, and guys, check this out. Remember Sean, right? So Sean comes in and I asked him, and you know what's crazy is if I brought most people in and I talked to them and it's the first time I've spoken to them on YouTube, why did you start your channel? It's because I want to showcase this, right? Or there was a part in my life where it was kind of I just needed something, right? A connection. But most people did it because they want to put something they care about out, right? And they want people to take it in and talk to them about. That's kind of cool. That's basically a connection right there, right? And what happens is, and I've seen this a lot, where people, they go and they do that and they pop out and they get to 1,000, right? And like, oh my gosh. And then they forget the whole purpose why they did it. And it's like, dude, you did this because you want to show something to the world. You want other people to come. Then you talk to those people. That's the same thing in real life as you meet people. That's the same thing. Like everybody I know, we have things we talk about, right? That's life, how you do it. So it's yeah. And then Adam, your why, right? In the end, the why part is because you wanted to share something with, or you were craving people, or in the end, you can't share anything with nobody, right? So people have to hear what you share, and you'll find those people, right? And that's connection, right? Not just connect. Like, I got you, you got me. Nah, connect, right? And like I said, do what you can when you can do it. Just like life, right? Like, and YouTube is a little different because I'm able to actually be in 3 places at once. Is my mind totally there? I'll try my best, right? And don't get spread too thin, and just have fun. Yeah, John, like just like for real, have fun. I have fun every time I come in, right? I try to have fun. I try to see what's going on. I wait for a crazy comment and we go there, Yeah, have fun, man. Don't make this a job. But then I don't think analytics too much, but I am excited that I can claim some of this stuff, right? To help me out with taxes, right? I didn't have to pay taxes. That'd be awesome, but still got to. But yeah, that's what's cool. And then there are some cool people out there. It's the new socializing that you can use to get a new perspective on the world and cultures. That is so correct, Music Man, because like literally, like right now I'm looking at, right? So we have Cat Attainment, who is in North Carolina. We have John, who's in Virginia, in the Shenandoah Valley. And then I am from Houston, but I'm originally from Guam. We got Katie, who's where's Katie from? Katie travels everywhere. And I think Minimum Tiara, she likes the Browns, so she may be in Cleveland. I'm just guessing. And yeah, like we have people from different states. And then we actually have people from parts of, like Koi Wanjiri, she's not from here. She's from parts, like on the other side of the world. Same as Dunya Bangjo and Machiko, they're from like parts of the Philippines. So with that, we can see the cultures of people. And you know what's crazy? You can even see a difference in culture depending on the state you live in, right? Um, Raf is from California, right? And I'm so just people in this just in the United States have different slight views of how things are, right? Not every state's the same. So yeah, Music Man, I agree with that. You get to see all of that. Yeah, Renee, for reals. Like you just keep doing what you're doing and be ready just in case, right? So like if you notice something's dropping and it just stays dropped, just move on and change it slightly, right? So if something's working, keep going. But if it drops, let it roll and see if it pops. If it doesn't pop, change slight. Well, do it works. You'll get to that goal. And awesome, man. You know what's crazy, Renee? You could claim all of this. Like, I need a new laptop, right? I don't know how much you can get claimed for, but yeah, man, you're not gonna have to pay full price because you get to get it back. So I would like that. If once we all figure this out, right? It's like, oh, man, yeah, okay, I'm going to California. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna visit Raf then, and I'm gonna claim it. That's cool, right? Because it's a business, right? And that's the only like what perks can you get? So that'd be cool, Renee. At a point, you could say I could claim this, right? And even if it's 40% of it. Ray's from Australia and I'm from native Florida. Okay, so look, we got Rudini, who's from Australia, and then they both live in Florida, right? So one video is all it takes. Anyone remember that Space Cadet? Yes, that one you were showing, Adam, and that was like one of those right time, right place, not enough being said about. Because who knows? One day, one of us may put like John, right? John's shorts are popping. If they continue to pop, John's going to be sitting at 1,000 plus soon, right? Raf's shorts are popping. He's hit up 9,000 on a couple shorts, right? That's popping. What if one day like you put something out, right? And it gets like 1 million views. And then next thing you know, like what just happened, right? So I mean, it's like lottery, like you say, Adam. It's the lottery. You don't know unless you play, right? And me, I mean, I'm fine. I just want to be able to like claim it on taxes, right? And continue doing this because I love this. But one day, one of us might hit the lottery. And what do you do then, right? Like, oh, okay. And if you don't know, you know what's cool? You come back to the crew, right? Just say, Adia, you say, hey guys, I just got 1 million views on I finally, I went to Hawaii and I saw something cool and I posted a short. I conquered my fear of flying and I was part of the video and I got 1 million views and I'm fully monetized and I have like 74,000 subs. How do we do this? And then what's cool is we can say, okay, let's just not freak out. What do we do? And we talk about it in the chat, right? Like that's a cool problem to have. But again, like it might be something like that. One of us, maybe, right? And it would be cool because we share the success and we figure out where someone went at that one time and help each other out. That's what I like about this. Where like someone has a question about something, we just flat out just like, yeah, it's this right here, right? And we try to share what we do. And then yeah, like I know with Renee, she's just grinding and grinding to see what works. And yeah, I've been looking at your stuff. It's like you're grinding it and it's there, right? That would be cool. You know, it'd be cool. Like if you were like a Mr. Beast, right? That guy makes a lot of money, right? Instead of just throwing stuff away, you like what Renee said, you're able to say, you know what? I'm going to help the community here. I'm going to drop it here and help out. And what's cool about all that helping out stuff, that the philanthropy stuff, you claim that, right? Like Carnegie and Rockefeller and those guys, or Carnegie especially, the dude threw so much money all over the place, right? But then it's tax breaks off, whatever, right? Not saying that he's not good, but it's breaks. It's almost like I have all this excess cash and I'm going to protect it from me paying tax on it by throwing $1 million that way, right? That would be a very awesome problem to have, right? Like, but by the time you get there, will you still hold your morals? And that's the trick, right? The trick is like, I'm going to be the same person now, even though I get the success. Because you just got to be careful with the crowds you run into with the success part. You know, it's just, that's a scary thing. It's a scary thought. Like, there's always asked, like, if I was born rich, would I be the same? If I had everything I needed, would I still be the same person, right? What if I was given everything I needed and I won like $70 million in the lottery? Would I still be? I think I will, but I don't know, right? What's up, Kag? Oh my goodness. Hey guys, we got Kag up in the chat right here, and I think that's in Uzbek. DL, can you translate that for us? John, anybody please translate Kag's message? I hope he's okay. Right. And you will stay true because the initial start of it all, Renee, was there. Right. And there's, like me, I know it was a joke when I started it. And it's like, it's been fun, right? But your initial start of it all is to do that. And like, you know, Alice in Pearl Jam was to film the story of the cats, right? And then John's story is like, he just wants to show us his cats, right? Didn't really start it. He had to get the cats first. The cats is the reason why he does it. Adam wanted to do it because he wants to like provide information out and share it with the world on things, right? It's, we all have our thing, right? And then what? National Park expenses. I mean, she just go more places and not have, she just go always on location, right? So I mean, if you had that to start to share something cool with the world and keep with it, then you're good. I think it's just be careful who you surround yourself with once you get bigger, right? Prama Podcast, I wish you good mood and success, my friend. Happy New Year. I wish you all the best. Oh, okay. No problem, Kag. Thanks. Thank you for bringing it down on the translate for me, Raf. Yeah, if you guys don't know Karaoke Acoustic Guitar, he's the guy I get most of my songs from. I asked him to do Patience. He did post Don't Cry by Guns N' Roses. I know Burpee Giant likes Guns N' Roses. I want to ask him to do the other songs that some other people wanted me to sing, like the Runaway Train, Soul Asylum, and the Three Doors Down, a couple of those. Yeah, I saw the crying emojis and I was like, oh no. Yeah. So yeah, thank you, Kag, for doing the Guns N' Roses. And then guys, if you have any requests that you want Kag to do, karaoke acoustic guitar, check him out. He'll do requests for you and stuff like that. He's a very good friend. He's been with us for quite a while. He's part of the Modern Day Breakfast Club. And I'm glad he's good. I was worried when I saw the crying emojis. Cherry Bomb. Yes. So let me drop his link. And then if you all you guys just say, hey, I'm a friend of Bert's or whatever, or you don't even have to say it because I've seen him handle requests and stuff. Let me drop Kag's link. Check him out. He's a cool friend. I use most all of his stuff when I do my thing. And then karaoke, yeah, Joel, he does karaoke and he does requests too. Well, I mainly use his channel, but that's his link right there that I just dropped. And if you have a request, Music Man, he'll play it. And if you guys want to hear some really good, awesome singing, check out Music Man. He actually came on a Sunday and jammed out some Van Halen and some really, really fantastic songs. But yes, oh wait, let me see what John's talking about. Oh, hello, me. Good night. Yeah, good night, Minimum Tiara. But let's see. Runaways. Yeah, there's the Music Man. Maybe one. Music Man, if you ever want to come back on and because I still have it, I think what I need is what is that thing I actually need? It's a from the amp to the computer. It's called a, man, I was just looking at it. Right? John, I don't even know how it all happened. Like, I don't know, but I'm so happy that you're here, John. Like, how did this happen, right? Like, many things happened for the group to come, and like a lot of things happened, right? And it's like probably what I said is like positive people find a way to go with. It's just a little harder at YouTube because like I was trying my best early on to like, hey, go check out so and so. This is super awesome, and YouTube comment jail. Like, how do we do this? Hashtag. So like me and Allison Project was trying to figure out how to get some cool people connected with each other, right? But it's just crazy that it happens, John. Like I always like think like, dude, this is it. And I tell people like, yeah, I just think, how do you do that? I don't know. Like, there's a group, man, and they're just freaking awesome. They're always checking each other out. They have conversations with everybody. What's up, Rook? And then it's just, yeah, man, it's just a blessing. This is like a blessing. Like it's one of those things, man. It is very cool. Yes, Wanji. And yeah, guys, Wanji's been hanging around with me early on. I was trying to get her connected with Raf and some other people early, and I got into comment jail because I was trying to drop links and stuff in comments. And it's just like, here's where you kind of go to like check out some cool people, right? And eventually when you guys have your own live streams or premieres or whatever you do, let me know and I'll try my best. Like I if you let me know in advance, right, I'll put in my community page like, hey, by the way, John's gonna have a premiere, or Dale's gonna have a premiere. Just all you gotta do is email me, right? And then like I did for Adam, when if you let me know in advance, I could put it in my community page, because this is the community where we share it, right? And I don't mind doing all of that. All right, National Parks Princess, you have a good night. But guys, if you ever want me to like say you're gonna have this going on, or you have something you want me to like, you have a premiere or a live stream, you want me to do that, just email me. Here's my email. Or if you want to talk to me about whatever it is, email me, and then I will get back. It'll separate it. It'll put it in the primary side. My other side is like hundreds and hundreds of comments I still gotta, emails I gotta get to. But if you email me, we'll get it, right? Like for instance, I saw Adam's something, there's like a game or something, and I think I saw Katie talking about math or something, or like remembering stuff, right? So I know something is happening on Saturday for Adam, which I got to check, because on my main laptop I can't see the pictures. I have to open it up on the Mac. So I know something's coming up on Saturday. So if you guys need to email me and say, hey, can you, like, I have this premiere coming, let me know. Because like I saw Raf while I was driving, not supposed to do this, but I saw like he had a premiere. It's like, oh my gosh, let me go make a quick community announcement. I like doing the community announcements that like you guys are having things going on. Yes, yeah, it is seriously, you need it, the Gmail, right? And you if you have the it's the only way actually, because like the sponsors will go to your homepage and they'll see if you have an email, and they will let you know like, hey, you want to do the cat stuff? Like I was, the cat guy wants me to, the fountain thing. I was like, no, I don't want to do any more fountains. Like I've done 2. I want to do like a audio thing. I keep forgetting what the thing is called, guys. Like, you know, you sing and there's a tunnel. There's a audio interface. So like microphone, amp, audio interface, laptop. And I think what it does is it like gives it power enough to push to the laptop so there's no delay. I was watching something on that. So if I could do that and get it for like tax write-off, I need an audio interface. So if a company said, would you like an audio interface? I'll be like, yeah, please. Just do a review. Yeah, I'll do a review. I don't mind doing that. Oh, fantastic. Music Man, do you want to come on Sunday at 6 p.m. Central? You guys, would you like Music Man to come out and jam again some songs at 6 p.m. Central this Sunday? If he can do it. We could probably get some requests going because I know you were doing some requests and he was able to jam some stuff out. Thank you, Wanji, for coming. Guys, check out Wanji. He's one of my old friends on YouTube. He's got a different time zone and everything. He's a fantastic friend. You know, John, like all you got to do is shoot a longer. No, Raps was like 3 to 5 minutes, and all you do is you click it, and you know how you upload your videos, John. Click it and schedule it for later, and make it a premiere, and then you can let me know, and I say, hey, John's gonna have a premiere, and then the crew can come, and while the video is playing, you're actively chatting during the video, just like as like the one on Raps, and it's kind of easy. You just instead of just publishing it, you schedule for later, and right under that it says make premiere. Then you click that, then you schedule it a time. Like, don't be like me. My very first premiere, I made it 30 minutes afterwards, and like 2 people showed up. I'm like, okay, that's not how you do it. Not enough warning. But yeah, yes, and that's why I like doing that. So if you guys have something like that, let me know, because I want the crew to go to the crew's things, right? And then, John, when you have a premiere, let me know, and I say John's having a premiere, and then you can talk to the people as it's happening. And it could be 3 minutes, 5 minutes, but you can actively chat with them like it's live, and it's there. Like, once you load it, your next video, if you want to do it, just let me know, and I can share it out. Yeah, and it's cool because live streams are awesome. But then when you're doing a live stream like this, I like doing it. I'm talking, right? But then I miss chat, and I apologize if I ever miss you guys on comments. John will keep me honest, and he's like, what? Oh, Bert's not going to even see it. Like, analytics, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, John, I saw it. So, like, I apologize if I miss your comment on it. But on a premiere, you won't miss it because you're just really just watching the chat. Like, you already know what your video looks like, so you're just watching the chat. And it helps it helps with right off the bat, when the video comes out, you already got likes and you got views, right? Right. Yeah. Just also, there are these little ones, communities that people hang out with, right? So, and more and more people here are doing premieres. The Black Widow has like sleep streams, like she did one the night before, and let it run, and I was able to chat a little bit. Rukoval has Catatainment has live streams on Saturdays. He plays games. Like, we played Oregon Trail one time. Sometimes he talks about analytics. Sydney Cat has these streams where she's playing like a long video and she's chatting with friends. And the bigger ones, of course, like the card community, like Maiden has Metal Mondays. That's fantastic. Didn't have one this week because Christmas was Monday. And then Spine Ticks is the biggest one. And then Trev the Shipping Guru is part of the club. He has his Zach Sports. You know, I try to go to all these premiere lives. And then of course there's Logan from Off the Hill. And I see different people at different places, right? And it's cool because that's the support part. And it's just I'm not just there to like support. Like, so I see conversations being had, right? And I'll try my best. Like, if I say, hey guys, I'm here, but I have to go do this, I'll just leave one of my support channels. Like with Renee, she's like, hey, I'm going to work. I'm like, Bert, can you give them wrenches? Like, I don't know how to do that. So I stayed for like an hour or so. I'm like, man, I got to do something. But I left my support channel there, and that helps with the watch hours, right? So however long you run it, if I leave my support channel there, it's going to give you those hours, right? So it does things like you get to talk with people, and then you help the person who's doing it. And 5 songs, a vote for one of the following: Pearl Jam, Neil Diamond, Ellie, U2, and last, John Cougar. All right. So Music Man, you can come on Sunday at 6 p.m. Central, Music Man. So it seems like you can come on. Okay. So of course, Pearl Jam. So Music Man has a vote up because he's going to come on Sunday and he's going to sing. So he's saying Pearl Jam, Neil Diamond, Led Zeppelin, U2, Hall & Oates, and last, John Cougar. One of the following. Okay, so far we got Pearl Jam. What's up, Rushmore Show? Speaking of live streams and different things, yeah, Rushmore has live streams and some cool stuff. Check out the Rushmore Show. He's also a teacher. I had a fellow teacher on here earlier. His Sean the Jedi Master. We weren't talking about teaching. We were just talking about YouTube and kind of some teaching. But I, man, I think I want to go with some no Garth. Yeah. Music Man, can you do the dance by Garth Brooks for Adam? But I personally also do like Pearl Jam. Although I do like John Cougar though. Oh my gosh. That's a hard choice. Yeah, so I'm trying to see if I can get the Music Man to come in. That would be good, man. Yeah, I mean that'd be great. Music Man, come in, have him make it happen, man. Email me the details and we'll set it up. I'll put in my community page that it's gonna happen. Music Man. So we got Pearl Jam. Sunday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Sounds like a cool mini concert. Awesome. Thank you. So right now it looks like 2 votes. Does anybody else want to hear something else? So far we got Pearl Jam and question mark on Garth Brooks, The Dance. If you could do the dance, that'd be awesome. Because I do like the dance. And then I know Adam, he always asks for Garth Brooks. When you're ready, John. It's just a different thing. It's just like a video that you schedule out. But it's fairly easy to do. And whenever you're ready, just let us know. Or, you know. Oh, okay. So, John, right now, I want to hear some Pearl Jam from the Music Man at 6:30 p.m. Central Time on my channel this Sunday. Trying to convince Music Man to do some Garth Brooks. But do you want any... He's suggesting maybe some Neil Diamond, Led Zeppelin, U2, or Hall & Oates, or John Cougar. So we're looking for the 2 of the runners up within the group. Does anybody else want to hear any of those? U2, John Cougar Mellencamp, Hall & Oates, Led Zeppelin, or Neil Diamond? Me too. How's that, Music Man? Some Pearl Jam, some John Cougar, and Hall & Oates? Oh, no. Oh my gosh, it's going to become... Yeah, I would say John Cougar would be slightly closer to country than Hall & Oates. Adam, you pick between the 2. Because I'm good. I'm good as long as Pearl Jam is there. If you could choose between Hall & Oates and... I guess you went... Can you do Pantera, Music Man? Pantera. So what I'll do, Music Man, when I do the announcement, right, on my community page, I will put the the 5 that you said, and we'll see what comes up. So songs from the first, and then some songs from the runner-up. I'll make an announcement. Yeah, I will. Or I'll put it as a poll. We do the poll. I will make a poll, Music Man, and then I will email you. Ramstein. Let's see. It looks like, oh, that's LinkedIn. But man, that's gonna be awesome. If we can get that Led Zeppelin. Oh yeah. You know what? Music Man, I'll do a poll, but right now, you know what? Pearl Jam and Led Zeppelin might be cool. But I'll put a poll out. Because I know you mentioned Pearl Jam, Led Zeppelin, Neil Diamond, John Cougar Mellencamp, and Hall & Oates. Let me write down these choices real quick so I don't have to go back onto the chat. Where is it at? There it is. Okay. Let's see. Pearl Jam. Hall & Oates. Tool would be cool too. Oh my gosh. Dang. Maybe if we come on, right? Remember like last time when he came on, he did do a couple songs as per request. But I know he has a certain set that he runs, right? Yes, but if I find it will not always work on people's sites, and I sing almost genre music from the late 2010s. You know what? Like, what's cool, Music Man, is our demographic is around mid 40s. We have anyone up, from 60s to 30ish is the genre, was the demographics of the group, pretty much, in midpoints around the 40s range. So, that'd be fine, because as far as music, that it might work, right? So right now we're like Hall & Oates, Led Zeppelin, Neil Diamond. I almost wrote Pantera. 54 years. Oh man, there we go. So that does sound like a plan. So I guess what I'll do, Music Man, is I guess like on Saturday sometime when I create like thumbnails and stuff like that, I will email you the StreamYard link, and then I'll do a poll. But right now, like based off, it may end up where it's like Pearl Jam and Led Zeppelin, which would be a good group. Like that would be a good concert to see for the two of those two together, if it was possible. Man, Rook, we really appreciate you too, Rook. We're gonna have a concert with the Music Man on Sunday at 6:30. He'll come on. I'll start at 6, and then when he pops on, we will. Yes, Patty. The $3 down for yes. I just gotta get it and like edit the audios as much as I possibly can. Festive orders which are played in a college band. Oh man. Let me see if I have it. What did I do? Let's see. Let me check. So Patty, I think because I did it the day after you brought it up, I tried to do. I think I did some Here Without You. So all I got to do is kind of like take it and edit it slightly, and I'm gonna add you, right, Patty Fish. as per the request. Adam, one day I'm going to learn the dance and I will sing it. Back to the Future is a fantastic movie, man. Like, I was watching this thing where a lot of the things that it predicted would be in what we have, stuff like that. Well, time travel, flux capacitor, but a lot of the other things. It's a fantastic show with a failed car, the DeLorean. I remember watching the documentary on John DeLorean. I'm like, dang, it was such a different car. When I first saw it, we had one DeLorean on Guam, a pilot. And whenever I saw it going down the road, I was like, dude, Back to the Future. That is awesome. It was way ahead of its time. The DeLorean. Yeah, Patty. So at 6:30 p.m. Right, 6:30 p.m. Sunday, Music Man's gonna come on and he's gonna jam some songs. Right now, depending on how the poll goes, it's probably gonna be some Pro Jam and Led Zeppelin. But we'll see how the poll goes. I'll put out the 5 groups that he suggested. I'll put the poll out sometime tomorrow. You go write it. I'm gonna write it in my red pen, and also the 3 Doors Down, and the dance for Adam. Put the poll out. 3 Doors Down. That sounds good. Thank you, Adam. And Adam, Saturday, you're having something on Saturday, right? Just let me know. If you email me the thing, I could like put it out into the community page as far as like your Saturday thing. So I could also put it out. Right? That is crazy, man. That freaking Back to the Future, and also The Simpsons, man. Like when I'm done like watching content and stuff, I just watch nonsensical stuff on YouTube just to make my brain tired. So like I watch these things on like how The Simpsons predicted so many different kinds of craziness like way before. So even that, The Simpsons, Back to the Future, it's like, whoa, you got this movie about time travel and they're talking about stuff that's like happened, it's gonna happen. Wow. Good night, Adam. Yeah, just if you want to hit me up on the email. Saturday's a very interesting game. Yes, okay. Yes, and then what time? Yeah, if you email me, Adam, email me so I'll remember to put it up on on the community announcement that's coming up. Don't make donuts, eat donuts. Or eat a donut while you're doing a donut. Oh, that would blow up. Awesome. And if you want to make a video that's going to go viral, eat a donut while you're doing a donut in a Hyundai Santa Fe or a town car. Could you imagine that? I'm eating a donut doing a donut. No, I'm not going to sell my soul that way. Be in trouble. Right? And you know what's crazy? Music Man is like that right there. The Simpsons. I was watching Men in Black, the one where Tommy Lee comes back and he's there and they're trying to stop like the world's ending, and they got this guy that sees the different things, and he's like talking about the World Series. He's like, did you know the ball was made in so and so and this and that, and this guy was born with this kind of thing, and all of these factors had to come into play for them to win on this one game. So everything sucks, but everything came into play just the right way for this particular game. That was cool. I like Men in Black every once in a while, but I like things that are like out there like that. With the llama on the roof, dude, that is super viral. You're gonna get like 84 million views, but it's gonna be all kids, and they're probably not gonna come back and watch the regular content. But you'll have they're gonna be expecting you to do donuts, eating a donut with a llama on the roof. What's up, Vancouver Sunny? Thank you so much for the thumb. we were just talking about Back to the Future movie. We were talking about there's gonna be a concert Sunday. Music Man, uh, professional karaoke singers coming on Sunday, 6:30 p.m. Central Time, and he's gonna sing for us again, which is fantastic. Last time he came on, it was awesome, dude. That dude from freaking Fantasy Island. I love that. Would go super viral. So if anybody's listening, you want a viral video singing like the tattooed dude from Fantasy Island, doing a donut, eating a donut with a llama on the roof. Yeah, guys, Sunny, Vancouver Sunny is a friend of mine. Oh, heard some bass. Oh, yeah, friend of mine coming in. I know she always comes in right at the end. It's about to end my live stream, but yeah. Katie, so we got the challenge. Eat a donut while doing a donut with a llama on the roof and singing like the guy from Fantasy Island, the tattoo guy. Boss, he play. Oh, it's like almost like a Louis Armstrong kind of. He would be good. Like the tattoo guy from Fantasy Island would do a good Louis Armstrong. Wonderful. I see trees are green. Like that voice right there. That would be a fantastic song for him to sing. Right. I love that movie, man, because of that little dude helped it. And then the other guy, Ricardo Montalban, is that his name? That dude. And the island itself and the crazy wishes or whatever it entailed with it. That was a good series. Gilligan's Island was a good series. I remember watching that a lot. Chips. Remember watching Chips? But man, Music Man, thank you so much for coming on again. And that was good. We haven't. I think it was been a month or so when last time you came on. That was fun times. But I'll put a poll out and I'll let you know. I'll email you what they came out of the 5 groups, which one they would come up with. 10th episode. So Rushmore is gonna have a live stream tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central. 100th episode. Write that down. And Rushmore, you're on a break too, like me, right? We go back to school on Tuesday. I think kids come back Wednesday. So Rushmore will have a live stream tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central for the 100th episode. Right. They tried to make a new one, Fantasy Island. I watched some of it. I was like, it's not the same. It's like, not too sure. Just didn't have the same bite as the old. When they remake stuff, it's like, I don't know. I'm not too sure if I like it. Nothing beats and I think it's when I was watching it in like, I must have been in middle school or around that time. Maybe my imagination was that much better as a kid, you know? And adults, it's like, what is the word? We lose our ability to dream and fantasize about things and see that type of the world, right? It's like, when does that stop? The ability to dream. What made the pan refuse to grow? One of my favorite lines in a song is from the hook by the Blues Traveler. What made the pan refuse to grow? That was cool. I don't know. I like little pieces of songs and stuff, and that right there like stuck with me. Like, what made the pan refuse to go? What's that secret sauce that keeps you dreaming and seeing the world like that? As adults, you're like, nah, No Santa Claus. Mm. But guys, it is 8:23. I'm gonna peace out. The Rushmore Show, guys. If you're not connected with the Rushmore Show's fellow teacher, Music Man is a killer singer. Rushmore. He's gonna be on my show at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. And I'll put a poll out right now. Pearl Jam, Led Zeppelin, Neil Diamond, U2, or Hall & Oates. And those are some choices, and he's gonna sing based off how the poll goes. So he'll come on, he'll sing some songs. He's got a killer voice, and thank you, Music Man, for doing that. Yeah, I like the old one, Rook. The new one, I don't know, man. Like I just don't know. Like the new one just doesn't have that bite to me, man. Like I tried my best to watch 2 or 3 episodes. My wife was like, we were watching. I was like, I don't know. I don't know. It's not the same. It doesn't have the people. Like it doesn't have tattoo. It doesn't have the dude. I think his name is Ricardo Montalban. I think that's his name. It just didn't have the bite. But yeah, some people that do have. Hey, what's up, Cats for Nelson? How's it going? Yeah. So on Sunday we're gonna have a concert with the Music Man, and we were just talking about Fantasy Island and different things. Talking about doing donuts, eating a donut with a llama, and singing like Tattoo. Yeah. So Rushmore has a live stream tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Central Time, 100th episode. Rook of All usually has live streams running throughout the day, and if you catch her, she's got some cool messages about the world, about life, and she speaks it how it is. Adam of Cat Entertainment will have a live stream on Saturday, and I'm not too sure who else may be on, but yeah. And then just let me know if you guys ever need me to shout out something like a live stream that you are having going on. If you ever want to contact me for whatever reason and you want to contact me, here's my Gmail. Hello, Life with Misty. How you doing? Doing well. And then Life with Misty is another cool member of ours, awesome friend that I picked up. So there's Life with Misty and Mimi's, which I met. Welcome, guys. If you don't know Life with Misty or Rushmore Show, check them out. I'm doing fine, Misty. I actually I ate out today. It's been a while. I had some Filipino food. Stood in line for 40 minutes, but it was worth it. During the 40 minutes, I looked up what you can claim as far as YouTube when you file taxes, when you get your W-9. I found some very cool stuff that you can claim. And when I figured out and I file, whatever I can claim, and I'll tell you guys what you can and what you can't do and what percentages there are. Every Friday and drop. Yeah, I know you, Rushmore. You're saying you were going to do more of it come the new year, right? So, yeah, we're just talking some stuff. But yeah, check out Life with Misty. Check out the Rushmore Show. Patty Fish. I did not forget. I'm gonna hopefully sometime tomorrow I can like piece together something and do some of the 3 Doors Down. And then where's my phone? Oh. And it starts tomorrow. And then Renee of what's that? I saw Renee's comment right here. Did I lose it? I have music one tomorrow. Yeah, Renee, if you ever want me to like put it on the community page, just email me. Like, and that way I can know like, okay, I'll put it on my radar. Because usually I'll try to see it and I'm like, oh crap, let me share this out real quick. So if you ever need me to like put it on the community page and tag it as much as I possibly can. Sometimes if it's really like, if I have time, I could tag every single subscriber I have. Hopefully able to generate as much people to come through. I could do that, but just email me. And if you don't, I could try to remember to post it out. As long as you put it out there, I could share it. It's just, that's one thing I always forget. I'm like, oh crap, I got to share some people's stuff out. So, and then, yeah, there'll be a poll that I'll try to do tomorrow. Oh yeah, I love Keith from the Picking Preacher. He's a cool dude. And then yeah, catch Rook in the morning. She usually goes throughout the day. You'll have a conversation with her. She takes it, but she does keep it real. So it's good stuff. And then thank you, Cats for Nelson, for popping by. Oh my gosh, hey man, thank you so much, Cats for Nelson. Thank you so much. But yes, when I do find out how to file the taxes or whatever it is, I'll let you guys know. But that's coming up. Tax season is coming right up. And Rushmore, do you? I'm not too sure. Yeah, because you could supposedly you could claim as much as possible. So you may already know from people you talk to that like you could like claim things and stuff like that. I know you could, but I looked at the list and I was like, wow. But thank you so much, Cats for Nelson. And then there is, what's that one more thing? If you guys want to know your channel score, if you're curious, there's this thing called Social Blade, right? And it's free. And the only reason why I know is because I went to a live stream last night and someone's like, hey, he has a B-. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, B-, whatever. So there's this thing called Social Blade. You go there, it's free. You type in your own channel or whoever's channel, and it'll give you a grade of your channel. And I guess it takes into account views, watch time, subscriber count, probably some other things, but I'm not even sure. But if you want to see your channel grade, I just dropped the link for Social Blade, and it'll just tell you. I have a B-, and a lot of the crew members do also have B-, which is good. And with grades and everything, like once we figure it out, what needs to be improved. I mean, grades are there to help you grow, right? If you get A+, you shouldn't, right? You're good. But how do I get a B? How do I go to B? How do I get to A? And once we crack the code of what is causing it to be a B or what's causing it not to be a B+, that's where we fix it. As a teacher, that's what we look for, right? Rushmore, we do tests and things to show what needs to be improved or what's mastered. So Social Blade shows the grades. And I don't know how all the details of it. I just tried it yesterday. What's up, Budget Rips? How you doing? Guys, check out Budget Rips. Budget Rips is a fantastic friend, also part of the Modern Day Breakfast Club. And Budget Rips, Rushmore's show, and oh my gosh, Mimi, if you're still here, or Cats for Nelson, the dance challenge we're going to have on the 29th. Check out Allison Pro Jam if you're interested. The prize is $100, $100 gift card, right? It's a short format. You don't have to dance. You could dance if you want to. You could dance if you want to. A safety dance. Oh my gosh, that's in my mind now. So it's $100 for the dance challenge. Check out Allison Pro Jam. He has all the information on it. Yeah, you don't. And the thing is, you don't have to be the one dancing. You just have to put out the thing on it, right? So if you're interested in the dance challenge, which will be on the 29th, they'll be judged. Check out Allison Pro Jam. The prize is a $100 gift card. David of Guitar Off the Cuff, which music is playing in this background, is going to make a song, and you get to name it, and then I'll make a video shouting you out that you won the challenge. They lowered the grading system so it would be an A. That's what's crazy, right? Like you give grades and like, here's what the grades are. But in the end, like I grade for effort, right? So if I have a kid that doesn't, wow, I've had kids that don't know how to read, or they barely know how to read, right? But they have to do this crazy test, right? And that's a percentage. If I see that kid is trying every single day, just keeps picking at it, but still the fact that he can't read or do that and get the grades he needs, what I try to do is grade the effort enough so that tests that they took they couldn't do, so I'm not going to be able to teach someone to read within 100 whatever the day school year, that effort is going to make them pass. That's the challenge, right? Now if you have someone that just doesn't know how to do it and never even try, no effort, they fail. But I grade effort, right? And that's a crazy thing. Good night, John. I have a lot of things to do tomorrow while I'm at work. Love you all. We love you too, John. Thank you so much. And then, yeah, man, there's going to be a concert on my channel, care of the Music Man. Yeah. And guys, if you're interested in the dance challenge, check out Raph. $100 gift certificate that we're going to send out. And thank you so much, John Swarzik and the Black Widow channel for donating towards that cause. And thank you so much, Cats for Nelson, for dropping the, I don't know if that's a super chat or a super thing, but thank you so much. And good night. Yeah, check it out. And Cats for Nelson, See if you want to do the dance challenge. It might be fun. You don't have to be the one to do it. Check out Raf if you're interested. We're also gonna have a cooking challenge too, right? And there might be some other things, right? But good night, John, and have a good day tomorrow. And then yeah, Patty, tomorrow in the morning as I go through my day, I'll edit the video down and I'll try to put it out as quick as possible. Because once I reach school, I'm like, oh my god, sitting down and singing is hard because I'll come home and it's like tired, right? So, but yeah, guys, thank you all for coming. It's about 8:30. You know, I'm gonna go have a snack and stuff like that. You know, catch up on some of the videos. Make sure I write some stuff down. Hearts coming up, man. But yeah, thank you all for coming, and hopefully I see you guys on 6:30. I'll start at 6, but Music Man is coming on at 6:30 on Sunday Central Time, and he's gonna sing some songs. Thank you so much, Music Man, for popping in. Guys, if you guys don't know who Music Man is, check out his channel. That guy could sing, man. That guy could sing, and he's awesome, dude. And I'm glad you came, Music Man, and I'm thankful that you're gonna be able to come in on Sunday and jam again, man. That was a good time where you popped in and it was impromptu. Now we're prepping ahead, so I enjoyed myself, and I thank you for doing that. What's up, Bust Up? How you doing, guys? I know Bust Up from a while back. Happy New Year, everyone. Yeah. And then let's see, Bust Up, we do have a dance challenge that we're running. If you're interested in the dance challenge, check out my buddy Allison Pro Jam. He's still within the chat. Check out his channel in his community page. The rules and things are there, right? It could be you don't have to be the one dancing. It could be something dancing with any kind of music. The grand prize is $100 gift certificate, care of Black Widow channel, who helped out with that, and John Swarzig. Thank you, guys. And yeah, if you're interested, we do have a dance challenge. I'm just trying to let everybody know. I'll check out that. So if you're interested, Bust Up, check out my buddy Allison Pro Jam. And then sometime February 29th, we'll vote on it. And whoever wins will get the thing. You'll get a song you can name that our friend's going to make and stuff like that. But thank you all for coming. I'm peacing out. Bust Up, I'll check you out. I'll leave a comment. I always try my best to leave comments on most of the things that I see. And then I see it. Good times, good people. Pleasure to be involved with. Thank you so much, Music Man. And I'm looking forward to rocking out on Sunday at 6:30 when you show up. I'll put a post out. I'll put it in the community page. And thank you all for coming. Have a good night. I'll probably see you guys on a live stream of someone's. I know Rook has one tomorrow, and a bunch of other things are going on. I think I see Joe on Spike. It looks like he has maybe a premiere going on right now. If you guys want to check out Joe on Spike, he does have a premiere. Good night, Rushmore. I will see you tomorrow at your live stream at 8 p.m. And then, yeah, I'll see you guys when I see you. Yeah, there's most people here, but yeah, I'm going to be popping out. But Bust Up, check us out on Sunday. There's going to be some live singing going on. And then if you check out Rook Bust Up. She has some really good stuff on her live streams. And then, yeah, you can catch most of these guys within the groups. It's called the Modern Day Breakfast Club. You can catch them in the other parts. But I'm going to peace out, guys. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, Bust Up, for coming in. And then I will check out your short. Leave a comment. And you guys have a fantastic night. Oh, my gosh, David. You're popping out and I was peacing out. Thanks for coming, David. Hey, David, if you can check us out on Sunday, 6:30 Central Time. I have Music Man is going to come in and sing some song for us. No problem, man. No problem, David. Never late, man. Never late. But check us out. When I come in on Sunday, I'll have my live stream at 6. Music Man will come in, and we're looking at either Pro Jam, Hall & Oates, U2, Led Zeppelin, Neil Diamond, or some other people. But I'll put a poll out there. But Modern Day Breakfast Club up in the house. Yeah. Yes. And then join Music Man, PKS. Wait, I can't see that last one. I just want to make sure that we got some stuff. Awesome. Yeah, guys, just check out Music Man. Check out Bust Up. All Bust Up really wants is, if you watch this stuff, leave a little comment. Bust Up really enjoys comments within the video. I've seen him on multiple live streams and stuff like that. Or I've seen Bust Up on multiple live streams. So You guys, peace out. David, thank you so much. David's got some secret stuff working behind the scenes for the dance challenge. I'm excited to see what he puts out. And thank you all for everything. Much love. Modern Day Breakfast Club. Peace out, guys. See y'all when I see you. And I'll see you in the morning, Rook. See you guys later. Yeah, it's not raining here. We haven't had rain in a while.